Welcome to this episode of the DJ Interview with your host, Harry the Bigdog.
That's right. That's right. Wait. Let me make sure I got all my stuff correct. I got this microphone on. What is up, everyone? If you are here with me, type in the chat. What is up? Jason is checking in. He beat me to it. He was here before me. Hey, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can put this link in the chat, or better yet, I'm gonna just send it in the Facebook. In the Facebook. All right, man. Can you guys believe it's been one year? I'm still not believing this thing right here. 1 year since this DJ interview been going on. Type in the chat. What's good? DJ Cam. Wait, heavy hitter DJ Cam's in the place. Oh yeah. We're gonna have fun tonight. Hey, tonight is all about, the DJ interview and, looking back on the year that we had. We are 72 episodes in. And, some of my peoples are here. You're going to see some of my peoples come on. I'm going to show little clips of shout outs. I'm going to show little clips of what the DJ interview used to look like. Hey. Y'all like my DJ interview clock right there? And look at the time. It says 8-ish. That is made out of a true vinyl record. It was carved. I hand carved it with my razor blade or my teeth. You just check that. DJ P Nice is checking in. I hope you guys stay with me to the end. I'm not going to be that long, but I do want to bring some people up in here. So I'm in my DJ interview group right now. I am going to post something I shouldn't do, but I'm going to do. I'm going to post the link so you guys could just come on in. And I'm also posted in YouTube too. Just come on in. It is there, my dudes. It is there. Chris Gloss is checking in. Congratulations. Way to go, champ. Great year of impact. Yes, it really was. I didn't know how deep this thing was until I started doing it. So, let me find my YouTube because I wanna put it on YouTube too, but I think I can do that from here. YouTube, and paste that right in. So if you are checking in, I put the link to join me in the chat room to come on and come celebrate, come talk about some times you had here. So make sure you click on the link. Come on through. I'm expecting a whole bunch of you guys. Matter of fact, let me put some music on. Put some soft hip hop on. Yeah. All right, so let me turn it down low in case it is too high. So like I said, type in the chat. We are just gonna look at, where this DJ interview is, where it came from, where it's going. Oh man. We got DJ P Nice coming in from Twitch. What's up, my brother? My brethren. So, yo, the links to come on in and talk with me. You know, I got some DJs here that's actually been on the show, and we're gonna have them come on. Got a few surprises on what's going on with DJ interview. It seems like this planet is looking to open back up. You see the big dog here, right? Big dog. I thought I'd go militant on you guys today with my big dog on. It seems like the planet is opening back up to some things that'll be going on this year. I'm looking forward to getting back to the DJ Expo out there in Atlantic City. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be taking the DJ interview show on the road, as P Nice put it in the chat right here. Well, in my captions, I should say. But thank you guys so much, man. Let me see who that is. DJ Woody Wood is in the place to be. Hey, I put the link in the Facebook comments and the YouTube comments for you guys to come on in. If you want to come talk with me, come on live. Tell me, you know, what your experiences was with the DJ interview. This is 1 year. 1 year ago, I started 30 interviews. We had the likes of DXT. We had the likes of Rhonda Supreme. We had the likes of heavy hitter DJ Cam. We had DJ Mr. Anderson. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is, but he was my first DJ interview. So, Gary, if you there, come on. Yes. DJ Woody Wood is saying thanking me for the interview. My lips is all cracking up. Oh man. So the link is in the chat. Come on through. Come on through. Oh yeah. So let me throw in a shout out while we're here waiting for people. Let's put this one on.
Yo, what's good? This is your man, Black Man, aka Cutmaster C from the old school. Here to celebrate a 1 year anniversary with my man, Harry the Bigdog, on his DJ interview. Good luck, God bless, and drop it like it's hot, bruh.
Yeah. Yo, we're going to be showing clips like that all day. Yo, while I got you guys captive audience, I got a new toy. It's my new camera right here. You can see some of my mess in the background that's out of camera's view, but this new webcam that I got kind of follows me around. Yeah. You see my sneakers right there. Oh, I shouldn't be showing all of this on there, but I just wanted you guys to see this and come in closer with my big dog shirt. All right. It's a AI type of thing, so it reads gestures. I guess it don't want to play with me no more. No, you don't want to play? All right, going back to my regular camera. Oh man, so type out in the chat, bro. Type out in the chat. What's going on? DJ P Nice. Let me play his shout out to me.
Big Dog, what's going on? 1 year anniversary, happy anniversary. International DJ Tommy Lee, we here. You did it, congratulations. 1 year, where did the time go, man? Wow, congratulations. Congratulations to all of the amazing DJs that you had on your show. 1 year, 5 more years to go. Continue doing your success. Stop when you want. Proud of you, man. See you later.
That was the international DJ Tommy Lee. It was not P Nice. Oh, but I will bring him up. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. No issues. So, in 1 year, we got 72 episodes down. The first interview, I think I told you guys, was DJ Mr. Anderson. And I don't know if you guys seen on there, and I don't have a copy or a clip or anything that I can show you, but I was nervous as I don't know or what. This is my first time ever interviewing anybody. You know, I'm wondering why people want to interview with me, but you know, later on I found out because I'm the big dog. That's why they want to come on down with me. But yo, I was nervous. I had like a Michelob beer next to me. I don't even think I sipped on it. It was just there in case I needed to shake the nerves out. So along the ride, what is up? DJ Tommy Lee, international DJ Tommy Lee. So along that ride, I had New Jersey legend DJ Woody Wood, had DJ no, not Tommy Lee. I said him already, but heavy hitter DJ Cam, legend out there, and in New Jersey, in that Willingboro area, yo. I had Rhonda Supreme on, legend on the radio. She's doing a lot of big things. She came and helped me out. Chris Gloss, my boy, he came and you know, covered for me when people didn't show up, and I get off the DJ interview and talk with him and my boy Jason Hodge, you know, about stuff that go on and what I can do better, and they helping me out tremendously. So thank you, bros. International DJ Tommy Lee, I cannot say enough about him. You know, him and Lady D Wells. A lot of you guys know Lady D Wells. Well, she was on. She actually did a clip for me, and I'll play that in a second. But those were pretty much the first two DJs that I talked to. My boy Tommy, he was like, yeah, whatever you need. And then I got the okay from Lady D Wells. Had any of them, and I say this all the time, had any of them said no, I wouldn't be here and there would be no DJ interview, because I think it would have, at the time, I think it would have deflated me if anybody told me no. I was already nervous about doing it. I was already shaky. I'm like, who can I get? I know a few DJs, but I don't know a lot of them. So it was just a constant hustle. But the first ones that told me no, and then they end up hooking me up with other DJs, which in turn the other DJs end up hooking me up with other DJs. So, oh man, who DJ Woody Wood is talking about my blowout kit. Hey, you don't know who this is? I'm gonna make a silhouette of me just with that afro right there. It ain't gonna be nothing but a dark silhouette that's gonna be like this. Oh man, but yes, I had DJ Mix Mash on here. the one of the few totally blind DJs. He's got a couple of shows on there. I had him, and then had the pleasure of actually meeting up with him. I went to New Jersey and I met up with a lot of the DJs that I've interviewed. Some of them it was the first time I'm seeing. So, you know, I was able to meet a lot of people on this DJ interview and you know, just take it from there. Then I met some cats on the West Coast, and they connected me. DJ Prince Ice, DJ Nasty Nest, Grand Mixer GMS, DJ Cali Los. Yo, I just started getting hooked up. I just started getting hooked up. What is up, my brother? Yeah, I'm keeping it rocking, bro. I am keeping it rocking. Mix mash. He can eat. I know. I was on the phone with him the other day and we was just talking about food. That boy know how to eat, so I'm down with him. But you know, let me find the clip with how this whole thing started off, which was really, really crazy. DJ videos, and it started off with DJ Lady D Wells. Let me play this clip. All right, let me take this chat off and play this clip for y'all.
What we do here is go back.
Hey, what's up, folks? How y'all doing? This is Lady D Wells, and I'm with the DJ interview right now. It's a DJ interview show starring Harry the Bigdog. And if you don't know, June is National DJ Month, and the show will feature one DJ per day for the month of June. So that's 30 DJs. That's right, interviews with 30 DJs, one a night. All right, right on Facebook. So I want you to lock your Facebook in, and it'll feature me, Lady D Wells, one night, DJ Cam one night, the international DJ Tommy Lee one night, and then there'll be about 27 others. Keep it locked in to Facebook, and I'm gonna do Instagram as well. So lock it in, folks. All right, peace.
Yo, that is what started it off. Oh man, that was one of the promo videos that she did for me. You know, we actually got on a Zoom call. We was on a Zoom call for about an hour and a half, and we were doing the drops and everything. It took me another couple of days to edit everything down because we were on that long. But you know, just a lot of good memories. And again, we are at the start of National DJ Month. So I'm not doing 30 DJs. I'm not interviewing 30 DJs. No, I did that already. That was some work. A lot of you guys don't know, but when I initially started that first week, which was June 1st of 2020, I only had 3 DJs scheduled. Every day I was hustling to get that 4th, that 5th, that 6th, every day up until day 27, where it was I already had the next 3, but I hustled and hustled and hustled that whole time, and that wore me out. So you're hustling, you talking to DJs all day. I talked so much that I almost lost my voice 3 times during that whole 30 days because I ain't never talked that much ever. Let me get back to some. Hey Robin, thank you so much. My fabulous first year. She always comes to and listens to my DJ interviews. Thank you so much. DJ Woody Wood is talking about, remember how his loud ass car snuck up at Cam's house. Yo, that car, we was like, yo, what is that? Everybody looked out the window as Woody getting out his car. DJ Woody Wood, what's going on? Oh man, so DJ P Nice. Yes. Oh, those must have been some emojis going on. Cursed lit. What I see is fire. What you guys see is cursed lit. Oh, yo. So going on to that next, the original plan for DJ interview was to do 30 interviews with DJs and then be done. I was going to be done and that was it. And I'll start naming off some other DJs and we'll do some shout outs and everything again. Robin, this is my Robin. What's going on? She's downstairs. Hi. What was I saying? Though the original plan with the DJs was I was going to interview 30 DJs for the month of June, which is National DJ Month, and then be gone. That was it. I got so much love and feedback and scolding saying, yo, you got to keep this going. Now, mind you, this whole thought, we're in the middle of, this virus going on. So everybody is, I guess that clouded head, cloud nine up in their head because nobody's ever been through any of this. And I thought, wow, I got these DJs who are not doing anything because it was June. June is when all the DJs are pretty much busy with proms and homecomings and graduations and all of that stuff. So I had a niche that I wanted to explore. I had no idea it was going to last this long. 1 year. Thank you so much. Yes, it is time to take this to the next level. So thank you. Everybody just type in the chat one of your experiences with the DJ interview. My afro, all the different shirts I had on. I don't think I repeated a shirt for a while until I made my DJ interview shirt, and then I started wearing that more often. But I think I did 30 straight or 30 or 40 straight interviews without repeating a shirt, my t-shirt. Yes, Robin, it is time to go to the next level. And that next level may be something hybrid. I'm waiting to see when this planet is going to start opening back up, and probably planning something away where I can meet up with some of these DJs that I've interviewed, actually maybe do a live interview streaming, do some DJ lounges where us DJs just come on and listeners just come on and they play music, and us music lovers kind of just listen in. It is DJ Super. What? Oh, where's Super at? DJ Super saying big up. Enjoyed being a part of. Yes, you were a part of this, bro. It was a long time coming. to when we actually did the interview, and then when I wanted to interview. It was early on. I wanted you in that first 30, but things didn't happen the way, but it happened the way it was supposed to. So now DJ Super, he's with the Violator DJs. I think International DJ Tommy Lee is with them too. And they just got a bunch of DJs, and they have this organization. I think I do believe Heavy Hitters is another DJ organization, and you gotta be like vouched in with these things. I'm gonna be a part of one. I'm gonna make up my own. I know I got the Violator. I need a Heavy Hitter shirt. I got a Violator shirt. I need a Heavy Hitter shirt. That's a hint. Heavy Hitter Cam, DJ Cam. But Dre is saying the versus battle, pulling out show albums. Oh yeah. When I did the vinyl record battles. Yeah, I think I want to bring that back, but I want to do that on a platform where we can actually play the songs, because you guys actually seen the songs, but you might not have known what they are. So I'm gonna bring back my vinyl battle. Yes, I will have. There right now is for the t-shirts that I need. There's a shortage right now. I've been waiting about 5 weeks for my order, because I need some more shirts myself, and I know some other people want shirts. What's going on? This is my oldest right there, Darnell. He's saying, hey Dad, happy first year anniversary. Thanks, bro. Thank you. That's my firstborn right there, guys. DJ Woody was saying, I attempted to hang out with him with the DJ. I'm not even touching that. As many records as I got, you probably have ones that I will never touch, because you guys were on the radio. So you got the promo stuff that don't nobody else have. So, I'm bowing to you, my bro. Tommy Lee said he got the 45s. Yeah, I got them 40. I got some 45s too. I don't have a lot, maybe a couple of cases, but I do have some I got a whole case over there that I gotta clean. I got my whole record vinyl cleaning kit downstairs that when I get some time, I'm gonna do that. DJ Super said Woody Wood is gonna kill all of us on the vinyl battle. Yeah, it's not fair. He's like that dude that you don't invite to the vinyl party. So we'll give you one more go, and then that's it for you. You'll just be the champ on the wall. But yo, let me know what y'all think about my vinyl record, my DJ interview. It is an actual vinyl record. You seeing all my all my lights and everything, and my webcams. But it is, let me take this caption off. It is an actual vinyl record that says DJ interview. DJ interview on it. Let me know what you think. Now I'm not able to put it back up. And you see it says 8ish right there. 8ish. Oh man, but I learned a lot from doing these interviews with these DJs. One thing I learned is all these DJs have a story, no matter if they're known or not. And my thing wasn't to go get the Jazzy Jeffs and you know, the Kid Capris and everybody that's known, because they're not the only DJs out there. I wanted them DJs that been playing for the last 40 years, and you know, they've been doing their thing, but nobody knows them like that. So let me play another shout out. And we'll bring on a guest.
Harry the Bigdog. Harry the Bigdog. 1 year. 365 days. I don't know how many minutes. I don't know how many seconds. But I remember when the DJ interview was just a little baby. Couldn't walk and couldn't talk. Now that baby's walking and talking. Feel me? Congratulations on your 1 year anniversary. Got you forever, my dude. Word up. Heavy hitter DJ Cam. I'm out of here.
Yo, that was the heavy hitter DJ Cam doing the shout out. Oh man, so Jason, what is up, my bro? Let me make us a little bit bigger. What is up, my bro? I don't hear you. Mike is not on. Okay, I see something.
Okay, how's that?
Yes.
All right. Hey, bro, how you doing, man?
Welcome.
Welcome, hey. Man, a year.
Yeah. So, let me ask you, when I initially told you about this DJ interview thing, what did you think? I know you're not into the DJ world like that,
Right.
but what did you think when I brought that to you?
Well, I thought you were going to do it because once you said you were going to do it, that was it for me. When you were kind of thinking about it, I was like, all right, we'll see what's going to happen. You know, because you're talking about 30 days and you're going from not doing anything to interviewing DJs for the whole month, every day. Some days it was more than one, right?
No, it was
only
a
one?
day. Yeah.
Okay, I thought there was one that you doubled up or something.
It was one a day.
Yeah.
That was my 100 live stream personal challenge.
Yeah.
I did multiples, but that was rough. I was talking about it earlier. That was really rough. You know, constantly hustling to find the DJs. I'm bugging my people like, yo, I need one more. Can you set me up with somebody else? I actually had to turn a few down because, you know, I want this thing to be able to go to wherever, so I don't use bad language here.
Right.
Some of the people that I was talking to, that's what that was there embedded in their vocabulary. So I could not. I chose not to use them.
Right.
You know, I don't know if that was the right decision to not bring that person on, but for the platform, yes.
Yeah. Because you got to look at it from this standpoint. It's one thing when it's just going to go in certain places, but when you want it to be more universal, you've got to be able to move it to different platforms. And so it's better to not offend in one area and be able to get onto those platforms than to offend and only be able to get into certain platforms. Not that you can't make it on that, but it's just that it limits you. So you got to figure out how you want to run your business on that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shauna saying, congratulations, Harry the Bigdog. One of our students right there,
Yes.
Shauna Vincent.
She's doing it big.
She's doing her thing. One day you'll hear her tell the story about how we grilled her. And she didn't know what to expect, but you know,
And she hung in there though.
That's what I was just about to say. All of that, and she hung in there.
Yeah.
And this girl is in magazines and doing her thing. She's doing her own videos. Oh man, so sweet. Look at my man DJ Cam. So yo, Cam, Tommy, Woody, Super, come on. The link is in Facebook and YouTube. To come on.
I had to post it on the page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I posted it on the page. But yeah, come on, come talk to me. So
how's it feel though for you?
It's weird still. It still didn't sink in that it's been a year. I just kept doing them. Like I told in the story, the initial was to do 30 and out.
Right.
So I did that, and then I stopped. I think I did a wrap-up party July 1st, but it was only in my DJ interview group where people seen that. So nobody else was privy to that. And then I kind of shared on some of the things that I've been through and learned, and you know, we talked about. We actually had a clubhouse and talked about this whole streaming thing with the DJ interview, and it was real learning experience.
Yeah,
I learned a lot. One of the things I did learn is to be prepared. Not everybody who say they're gonna show up shows up.
True story.
It only it happened to me, I think, once or twice. But after that, I was ready. I had something prepared. One of the things that's a downfall and a plus for me is I don't promote anybody if you don't promote yourself first.
And that's the key.
Yeah, because
that's the key.
Now people are expecting, and I'm doing all this footwork, and you don't show up. So now people are looking for you to have this certain guest because you promoted them to death.
Right.
And they're a no-show.
Exactly.
So now on the flip side of that, if you're promoting yourself, I know, most likely you're going to show up. You're not going to let your people down, I would hope.
Right.
And that's how it's been. And, I'd like to promote the person more, but I still have to promote the platform first, the DJ interview platform. So any questions for any of us, come on in.
I got a question for you, bro.
Yes.
Okay, so now that you hit the 1 year mark, okay, milestone, didn't even plan that you were going to be in it this long. What's next?
What's next?
What's
I
next?
think, taking this thing to other platforms. I got something in the works with radio station. I'm going to be interviewed on other people's stations too. Doing some hybrid stuff, like I was talking about this probably about 10-15 minutes ago, about actually meeting up with some of these DJs and doing something actually live.
Nice. Hybrid.
Live and streamed. That way people can see what goes on. I'd like to do some DJ lounging type of things where DJs will come on, they'll play a set, we can all check it out. We'll have people come in, it may be paid, it may be not. I'm leaning towards the paid thing.
I like that model.
But I'm only talking about a couple of dollars, $2 or $3. We talk about a house party. You walked in for $1,
right?
$1 or $2, and you paid the dude at the door. But just to be able to give that money back to the DJs who are providing this music. I wouldn't keep it myself, but it would be just something to provide to them. That's why I would charge.
I mean, I'd open up a charity for you. Just
DJs Anonymous.
DJs Anonymous. Just right.
Oh man, so now that I'm 1 year in, and a lot of people don't know the backstory to how we all met too, but just to put it in short, I was the lazy one that didn't want to do nothing. Chris, if you on still, he can attest to that. I'll help you guys, but I don't want to do nothing.
You were perpetually in retirement.
Yes, I was.
You weren't trying to hear anything that remotely sounded like work.
Yeah, I was in my retired mode, and I was like, yo, that's it for me. Let me put on another shout out. Hold on.
Yo. Shout out to my dog, Harry the Bigdog. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for having me, bro. This marks the 1 year anniversary of How to Get Down with Harry the Bigdog. The interview was fabulous, dude. Thank you for having me as your guest. It's always a pleasure. Anytime you need me for anything else, you just let a brother know. I'll be over there, all right? God bless. Happy first anniversary to you, man. Peace. Be good.
Now that was DJ Prince Ice, and let me raise my screen. That record right here, he actually sent to me and signed.
Nice.
DJ Prince Ice. Get out the way, lights. But you can sort of see it, his name up there, DJ Prince Ice. And he wrote this long novel. I'm like, I'm now not able to open this thing up. I'll be too scared to open it up.
Nice.
So,
wait, is that on the plastic or that's on the inside?
This is on the plastic.
Yeah.
The record is still closed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
So I'll probably have to purchase another one.
See what Chris said. Harry was DJ Slippers and Pajamas.
DJ Woody Wood. Are you?
Hey Woody, how you doing?
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's
Congratulations.
going on?
Congratulations, dog.
Thank you much, bro.
I was glad to finally meet you when you rolled up here to Jersey.
I know. It was a pleasure. I only seen you guys. Now people don't know. DJ Woody Wood, he is legend out there in New Jersey. He trained some of the best. I mean, some of the best.
Yeah.
And he's still doing his thing on the radio every holiday right now.
Yeah. Sirius XM.
Nice.
Sirius XM. He's still doing his thing, but he only kind of works on the holiday. You just did a mix yesterday, right? Or over the weekend?
Well, they ran them from Friday till yesterday.
Yeah.
3 different sets, and they ran them, all 3 of them every other day, like 3 different times. It was the audience really enjoyed it, and they wanted it. So it only started out to be like maybe twice a day, then it wound up being 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So what can you say except for thank you? According to Cam, I was the arrogant one back in the day, but
as I heard,
when you turn 900, when you turn 900 years old, you kind of
mellow out, right?
Right.
That is so true, man. But yeah, it was very nice though.
Oh,
So,
Chris.
I enjoyed it.
Chris Gloss is saying I was DJ Slippers and Pajamas. Oh yeah. When I before all of this DJ interview stuff and the streaming stuff that I've been doing, I was in retirement mode. And I think when I met you, Woody,
Yes.
you either had just retired or was getting ready to.
No, I just retired because
You just, right.
it'll be 2 years this September that I've been
Yeah.
retired. So
Wow.
yeah, just retired. So I wasn't trying to do anything.
Yeah,
Except
man.
for run around and drive my car. Just enjoy life.
That loud car.
Yes, as I always say, scaring the little kids. Roll up on somebody, just hit the engine and make them jump. Oh man, it's fun.
Clyde, what's up, bro? Thank
What's
you
up,
for
Clyde?
the happy anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Clyde Forcer. He is the president of the United Tastes. He is a foodie too.
Nice.
Oh, brother, like I told you. Hey, how you doing, Jason? But
Doing good,
like
bro.
I told
Doing
you,
good.
man, I took Mix Mash out for his birthday. That boy can eat.
Don't feed him. You can clothe him, but don't feed him, right?
Yes. I told his mom, I said the food bill has got to be crazy because that boy can eat. But the nicest, one of the nicest dudes you could ever run into.
Yeah. When I was over there, that was the first time I met him too. But I've been talking to him on the phone forever.
And his father.
Yes. Yes.
What a guy. Kevin is
Super
man.
Dave is saying, salute to the 1 year. Oh man. Let me play one more shout out.
Peace. This your man P Nice here. Shout out the DJ Interview Show, 1 year anniversary. My man the Big Dog, Harry O. What's going on, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. P Nice in full effect. Peace.
DJ P Nice in the place. Oh man. Yo, it's just so Woody,
Yes.
when I approached you, let me put you over in the big screen. when I approached you to ask you, because heavy headed DJ Cam ended up saying you need to reach out to this guy here. So I reached out to you through Facebook, let you know. When you seen that message, what did you think?
Nothing. I kept, said, wow, somebody else want to talk to me. That's cool. So I had no problem with it, because like you said, everybody has a story, and maybe somebody's story could inspire somebody else.
Yes.
Because like I told you, I know how I got into it. Just seeing my man Prince Wooten out of Trenton, used to be the Prince of Soul, come to my neighborhood with a white limo and a white suit, white top hat, and I was like, I want to do that. And I was probably about 7 years old at the time. Shit, I want to do that. But yeah, like I said, when you wanted to interview me, I said, it's no problem. I'm with it.
Now, was this your first interview?
Yes.
As a DJ.
Yes.
Now,
it was.
Why do you think the DJs don't get the interviews? The MC will get it.
Well,
the limo driver even may get an interview.
Well, it's just like with the records, the DJ isn't really looked on, especially like if it comes time to paying, splitting the money up off a record. Oh, I wrote this, I did this. What did you do? You just play some music, you did some scratches. So, the DJ isn't standing out there unless you're like an Eric B and Rakim, one of those types, Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, where they featured the DJ, even though Rakim was the big part of Eric B and Rakim, and Eric did his thing, but he did his production thing, and he put him out front. But a lot of times, it's just like with wedding receptions, they want to pay for the food, the hall, but don't want to pay the DJ.
Yep.
And it's us that make everything. We're the ones that make it happen. but you want
that actually
shortchange.
make the party. That
Yeah.
actually make these people famous. Who's making these records?
Yeah.
You
But,
know,
you know,
if you guys agree in the chat, let me know. The DJ, they're the ones that play the records so people can like them. I know. I was talking. You know, I was being funny, but you've been on the radio and you got so many records that probably nobody will ever have.
Right.
And that's because the companies or the individual gave them to you so you can play, so they can get noticed.
Yeah.
You don't play that record, they don't get noticed.
Right.
Or the DJs don't play that record, they don't get noticed.
Exactly. But nobody thinks about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people know me. I don't give out exclusives. I just don't do that. Because, you know, you got to have something that's going to separate you from somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and like if I drop an exclusive on the radio, trust me, my name is going all over that in the vocals.
Right.
So you're not going to try to lift it. You know, and say, oh, I got that. No, you're going to hear my name all through that somewhere on the part where you can't edit. You know, I learned that from listening to Marley Marl years ago how to do that.
Yeah.
So, you know, shout out to him because I learned that from him and I took that and ran with it.
You know, I initially, you know, I'm gonna bring you on in a second, Cam. Initially, I wanted to be able to interview your Marley Marls, your Eric B's, your Jazzy Jeffs, but there's a lot more DJ. I know, you know, and now I know they are not touchable right now. I don't have that connection just yet.
Look, I'm working on it. All you have to do is ask.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you an example before, because I see my man Heavy Hitter DJ Cam on.
Yes, sir.
So, what's up, Cam? My late brother-in-law was battling brain tumors. His favorite MC was Mikey Destruction. You know, the song Busta Rhyme Mike and the other classics that he had, stuff he did from Main Source. I reached out to him. I told him my brother-in-law.
We lost your sound, Woody. Woody? Y'all still hear me? Yeah, you got a bad connection, Woody. Cam.
Yo.
Hey, Cam.
Hey. Jason,
What's
up, man?
What's up, bro?
I get nervous when I see Jason. Matter of fact, if he asks me a question, I'm gonna black my whole screen out. Bad connection. I don't know.
see if you on mute, Woody. But Cam, Heavy Hitter DJ Cam. Let me highlight us.
All right. What are you still talking? You don't realize.
So, Heavy Hitter Cam.
Yep.
I met you.
Oh, you took Jason away for real? You take him away for real? Did you? Say no.
No, I just wanted to highlight us. I'm gonna bring them back on.
Okay.
But we met in I think the summer of 2019.
Yeah, right before the everything got into shutdown mode.
Right before everything shut down.
Yeah.
And then the next time, this was around August. The next time I heard from you, it was maybe February of March of 2020.
Right.
And it was to talk to you about doing this not February, March. It was more like March or April. To talk to you about doing this DJ interview thing. Tommy had told me about you, got the number, and we talked. Our first conversation was like 80 hours.
Yeah, we talked for a minute. Yeah.
We talked for a minute. Now, when I approached you with that wanting to interview you so you could tell your story, what did you think? What was going through your mind?
Nah, it was cool. It was like, all right, let's talk. My thing is sharing information. I always think is important. I always had this conversation with my dad. We go back and forth about it. I'll just say one of the biggest things we don't do, not to get all serious and over the top, but as blacks, we don't share information. So that goes along with sharing stories, what you've done, how you've gotten where you got, what motivated you to get there. Those stories, there's always something inside of that story that can inspire somebody, or confirm something for them to allow them to move on something, So I think when that information is shared, it opens up a lot of other doors and opportunities that you couldn't even think about.
Right.
That may not even have nothing to do with music. As much as I love music, it can be a door that opens up for something that has totally had nothing to do with music. But just because they heard, me committing to something, or, my running joke when people say, you pick a career path. I always hear this thing, you should always have a backup plan. I always thought that was stupid. And I still think it's stupid. And I love the way that I say that it's stupid. Because I noticed most of the people.
I was when you first told that to me, I was looking at you like.
I say most people that say that, 9 times out of 10, they're living the life of the B plan. The A plan disappeared. So my thing is, don't create the B. Then the A is the only option.
Yep.
That's
after you told me that, I was like, oh wow, this dude is deep.
Yeah. Yeah, no safety net. Just do it. Now you got to make it happen. Now you got to rely on your skill set, your talent, your belief in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's to me, that's the only way to go about it. So, and I feel like that with everything and anything that anyone wants to do. So me and you, when we talked, that's, it went into that zone. And I just felt like, me telling my story would be a good story to tell, because even though it's about music, I always think it's a journey of just picking your path.
Yeah.
I wanted to do something that wasn't the typical thing. In the early 80s, saying to people you wanted to be Frankie Crocker wasn't the talk of the talk. There was no MTV. There was no BET. There was no VH1. So to have that path, versus saying, oh, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, it just sounded crazy. But I wrote it out. And I've been doing it, my whole life. This has been my whole career.
Yeah.
So I just think conversating and sharing things is just so important. So important. So I think that's what the beauty, when you first mentioned it, I feel like, oh, I can get my story out. And then too, on the back end of that, my boys could hear it. Instead of just hearing me around the house, just, chit-chatting about it. This is something they could go back and watch and really get something out of it as they get older. They're 15 and 16 now, but they might be able to watch it when they're 25 and 26. Ain't no telling what they can get out of that.
Right.
So I thought it was a dope thing, and it was highlighting DJ. So I'm always about the DJ. The DJ is the cornerstone of hip hop. Without the DJ, it don't move.
Right.
At the end of the day, I don't want to hear about no rapper, graffiti artist. Without the DJ, it don't move. It don't move, y'all.
Oh man, and that's what I was just talking to Woody about. Minus us, your record's not the hottest ish in the world.
That's right.
Yep.
Because nobody hears it. But the DJ is that undermined. I was listening to some DJ dude rant about DJs, the price DJs get paid. You spend $2,200 on a dress. You spend $2,000 on flowers, but you want to pay the DJ $300.
Didn't I just say that?
Yes. and Woody just said that.
They want the
Now
flyest
why
venue,
is that?
the flyest clothes, the best food, but don't want to pay the DJ what $100 and get mad if you say no. I need a 105. Oh, I can't swing that extra $5. They don't want to pay us. That's why, it's like Cam. I personally know this for a fact. Cam is not going out to do no wedding reception for $200-$300. And I don't blame him.
He might be blinking at 1,000.
Exactly.
I don't know if that's worth my time.
It's because he knows his worth. And he set himself up in a position where I don't need to do that. I have money coming in. I'm fine. These other cats are just lowballing everybody that need to do that.
Right.
So it's like you got cats like us sitting in a position like, hey, you don't want to pay me? Hey, enjoy yourself. Hope everything turns out right.
Clyde is saying the DJ set the tone for the listeners.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely true because, we can force you to like something. We can force you to like something once it's heard enough. Like, yo, I hate that record. Then it's like, oh man, now it's stuck in my head. And now you like it years later.
My favorite example of that is Genius of Love by the Tom Tom Club.
See, I always liked that record.
Well, see, we heard it up in New York. I remember BLS used to play it. So my partner Tony T said to me, hey, let's play this at Moonbase. And I know Cam was with us. We first played that record, cleared the floor. Then we just started running it, doing contests for like 3 weeks. Next thing you know, that was the biggest record in the club at that time. Because we forced it on. We was like, oh, you're going to like this.
You got to work the crowd,
Yeah, you're going to like this. This is a hit. But that was like my best example of like something turning something that was nothing into something.
Yeah.
And breaking it.
So, I appreciate you guys, having some confidence in me to actually want to interview with me. I was brand new. I think, Woody, you were the end of the first week.
Yes.
Cam was into the second week. No, Cam was into the third week, the second half.
Oh, okay, I forget.
Because Tommy started off that second half.
Cam raised the bar.
Yeah.
I laugh about that. Cam raised the bar on the interview. I was like, listen to this cat. He was just ranting. And everything he said, he paid attention to because it made a lot of sense.
That was just part one. We still haven't done part 2 and 3.
Please, don't we know, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know you weren't done. But it's like professional wrestling. 10-minute time limit. We got to cut you off, bring you back.
Yeah.
But that was a very interesting interview. Very, very, very good. Very knowledgeable.
Yeah, Big Dog handling his business, and congratulations on the 1 year. I think it's dope. And once again, I like the platform because it centers around the DJ. I think that's just a beautiful thing. And I think all DJs, I don't care how good you are, how whack you are, in between, in the middle, you can appreciate that. Ain't no DJ gonna downplay that.
Right.
DJ interview. Oh, wait, what's that about?
Yeah.
Not MC. Wow, shock. Not rapper interview.
Right.
Right.
That stands out. And you can't, as a DJ, you can't just frown on that.
No.
And I know this show is not for everybody because everybody's not into the DJ world, but for the people who are, that's what this show is for.
Yeah,
right.
Yep.
Because you know the DJ's been ignored in my view, been ignored for so long. And I was telling Jason this story earlier when we were on our clubhouse. Most of the DJs that I've interviewed never been interviewed before.
Right.
And I find that hard to believe, but I see, because they think, you know, that person's just in the background doing nothing. But they're actually providing that music. You're bopping your head to, you're buying them drinks to, you're gonna go buy that record for, or MP3 or whatever they got now.
It ain't the record.
Yeah. Oh, and Woody told a lie. Woody been interviewed before. Ooh, I
You just put him out there like that.
Yeah.
Just put him out there like that.
Put him on the spot.
Yeah. Why not? And the only reason I can do that because me and him got interviewed together.
Right.
Yeah, Woody.
You're absolutely right.
When we were on, when I pulled him on XM satellite radio, and these guys interviewed us about being on satellite radio. It was like maybe 2 years in existence,
I forgot.
and they did an interview with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really wasn't your first.
Nah,
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Woody lied to you. He didn't ask you that.
He's like, you were about the 10th or something. Now come to think of it.
You know,
I was feeling all good until, like, I'm not the first no more.
I remember.
It's
like
like
a matter of
sloppy
fact.
turds.
Cam said
Or
that
better
up.
yet,
I remember.
Woody, my bad, Woody. Since I put him out there, that was print. That was print. So maybe it wasn't the same than, you know, being on video and everything.
That's nice
There's
try.
an interview.
Nice try.
They ain't cleaned it up good enough.
But I
the
still wasn't the
newspaper of all
first, no
things,
matter what.
Right.
It could be audio.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, first talking, yes.
Yeah, we was at Woody's record room.
Yeah.
At his crib. Yeah, we was right in there.
Yep, that's right.
So let me ask you, when y'all seen this DJ interview show, where did you see this thing going? Maybe you might give me an idea where I could just like pivot and turn left.
Go ahead, Cam.
Doing what you're doing, and me and you already talked, so we might as well just put it out there. The radio, we take this to the radio. Great platform for this.
Yeah.
You know, of course, you know, radio. What's radio centered around? The DJ. What's radio centered around? People who are into music, and they can sit back and hear a story about a particular DJ or a DJ they may like, and get a little history on them, instead of it just being DJ so and so and he's playing a new song on WRMS.
Yeah.
Now he's getting a little bit more information. He's getting, you know, it becomes maybe a little more personal.
Yep.
You know, because that hasn't happened in the past.
Exactly.
Not unless you take the time to, you know, research them. You know, real talk.
Look, Clyde saying how many babies were born because of DJ mixes, whether they were fast or slow.
Now, I'm kind of like piggybacking off of what Cam said. I like the fact that you're interviewing, you know, like some, you know, like you get DJs and then, you know, like Cam might give you an idea, like, yo, interview DJ so and so. I'll come to you like, yo, I know a guy that'll be great for this platform, and you know, as long as everybody spreads the love and, you know, brings somebody on that wants to be interviewed, that's a great thing.
Right.
But, you know, most DJs want to get the story out. Don't let them fool you.
That's what I found out. Most of them want to get their story. They just never had the opportunity to tell it.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody might listen like, oh, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like my experience with radio. Right place, right time.
Yep.
You know, I just happened to be there. Oh, we need, can you go deep on hip hop? I got you. You know, Philly DJs playing Philly stuff. I just went straight New York. And it worked. And it's like when Cam bought me on XM, we had a cat from the West Coast named Dennis Blaze. He schooled everybody on West Coast hip hop.
Mm.
You know, so like I said, it's a great platform, and like the cats that you interview, I'm sure they're gonna mention to you, yo, I know another DJ such and such, he might be good for the show.
Yeah.
Get the story out. So yeah, like Cam said, I hope you take it to radio.
Yeah.
That
we
would be really
we
nice.
definitely are. We got some stuff in the works.
You can go local, or you can get satellite. Them satellites worldwide.
Yep.
It's like I used to tell cats in Philly that was bragging like, "Oh, I'm a legend in Philly, Delaware, Maryland." I was like, "Shoot, me and Cam are heard out in Alaska, California, Utah."
That's right.
As big
Germany.
as exactly.
Places I'll never be.
Exactly. So I used to tell cats, say, "Yeah, you can be a local legend. Hey, get that off." But I got a wedding reception coming up in 2 years in Detroit. I booked just from being on the group.
Right.
Lady sent her deposit, locked me in on the date. I'm going out to Detroit.
Nice.
Yeah, like I said, because we aren't local, we're worldwide. And the free agent radio platform is also worldwide.
Yep.
So, and I'm telling you, I'm part of this channel now. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm one of his DJs like every so often on Sundays. Nice. But the way he's got this program set up, you might hear something from the 90s 1 minute, then something to take you back into the 70s, take you back up. It's stuff that you're not going to hear on regular radio or even satellite, because a lot of that's programmed now.
Yeah.
Cam will give his DJs full range of what you want. Hey, he's like, do you?
Just keep it clean.
Yeah, keep it clean. I'm not putting handcuffs on you. Mm-hmm. So, you're able to play a certain track that you wouldn't be able to play on any other platform. So, I salute Cam for giving us the opportunity to do that. Those of us that choose to use the opportunity.
Yeah.
Because some cats has been put out there for, but they ain't taking advantage of it.
Yeah. Definitely. If you are looking, anybody out there that's listening right now, if you're looking to be on, reach out to heavy hitter DJ Cam. Let him, just talk to him. Whether something happens or not, just talk to him, because, we always looking for some good DJs to put in a slot.
Yeah. Always looking for somebody that's different. Don't need somebody to sound like everybody else. You separate yourself from the pack, you'll have a great show.
Yeah. Don't be like everybody else.
No.
Separate yourself. I'm repeating what Woody just said. Now it's your turn, Jason. You have to repeat what he said. Don't be like nobody else. Oh, so I'm glad I got to do this show, because it opened it up for me to meet you guys, and then to meet some of the people you guys know. I'm interviewing Craig in a couple of weeks.
Right.
Okay.
Black Manta.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Okay, but Harry, see how we were talking about earlier, how here it is, how you met them in the midst of DJ interview, but it's like you've been knowing them for years.
For real.
We talked about that earlier today, just like
Jason had brought up how I make people so comfortable, and I'm like, yo, I just met this dude 45 minutes ago. But it's like it's like we known each other for so many years.
Yeah.
And I don't know where I got that from, but I can talk to people.
Yep. That's a gift.
And I can make people comfortable, because not everybody is comfortable staring at this camera.
Yeah. That's right. Yep. It's definitely a gift.
But the thing is, I noticed that during all of your interviews, you may have asked everybody the same question once, besides your start. But once you really got rolling into it, the questions for everybody was different. It wasn't just the same script. So I don't know how you did it, but it worked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My kid is saying the same thing. He said he got that same quality. It would make people just feel comfortable.
Nice.
Man.
Oh. Yeah, man.
I don't know where it came from or how I do it, and I don't attempt to figure out how because I might lose it. But I just do it. It was some DJ that actually came on in the middle of somebody else's, and I'm talking to them like we've known each other, and he just came on a few seconds ago.
Wow.
And I think it's a good quality. You guys tell me. I think it's a good quality, especially when you may be nervous about doing this and maybe exposing yourself to a few things.
Definitely.
To have that calming person or that calming voice to okay, I feel good with this dude. Let me open up a little bit more.
Definitely. Yep.
About something that I wouldn't have told nobody else.
Right.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. All DJs are not, like you said, they're not used to being in front of the camera. I know I'm not.
Right.
That's why I chose radio, so I could be hidden. That's why I chose DJing, because I'm behind. I'm not in the forefront in a sense, but I'm very important. It's like the drummer. If I was to play an instrument, I'd have picked the drums. I'm very important. You might not see me, but without me, ain't nothing happening.
Right.
You know, so I'm in the forefront, but I'm kind of not in the forefront, if that makes any sense. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of DJs have that mindset where they want to have a presence, but they don't want to be dead center in the front with the spotlight on them. But we have that level of importance where if something goes wrong or we don't do something right, boom, all that attention is right there on us.
That's right.
And the same thing if we do something good, boom, that attention is right there on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me play another shout out.
Hey, champion, congratulations on your 1 year anniversary. And man, has it been a year. All the interviews, all the hard work behind the scenes that you put in just to give the community something that will help benefit and add tremendous value. Hats off to you, bro, man. Salute you, man. It's been a phenomenal job. Well done, sir. Well done. I'm so excited for you, and I look forward to the next several years of what you're going to do, how it's going to continue to evolve, and the things that you're going to do to help DJs around the world elevate themselves and make more impact around the world. Man, fantastic job. Once again, congratulations, champion. Look forward to seeing what's next.
Now, I get...
Who was that?
Huh?
What was his name? I didn't see his name on there.
That's my boy. That's Chris Gloss.
Oh, okay. All right. You were talking about him earlier. Okay.
Chris, if you on, thank you, bro. You know, he always asks that natural question of what's next. And up until earlier today, when Jason asked me the same thing, I'm just like up in the air, like I don't know what is next. I got a few more interviews. It's still a lot of DJs that I want to get to interview, but I know, like people were talking about in the chat, it is time to take this thing to another level. What other level? I'm not sure. And that all depends on how this planet starts to open back up.
Right.
You know, when that happens, like I said, I want to do more hybrid stuff. I want to actually be there with you, Cam, in there. Be there with you, Woody, in your domain with all your records, so you could just pull them and like, yo, look at this. And we having a conversation, and then be able to stream it out.
Right. That's dope.
Good.
There you go.
Dope.
I want to be able to do the vinyl record battles, like a for real one.
Right.
Me and Cam talked about doing a vinyl day where everybody go back to their vinyl, put that computer away, go back to your vinyl.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so with now the latest and everybody's computerized, how many do you think will be able to keep up with the vinyls.
Mm.
If you were to bring that,
You
if you were to
talking
bring that
to the
challenge,
few right
yeah.
here. You got
Right.
DJ Tommy Lee. That
gonna
I
be a
know
small
he's still
community.
got records.
Small, because
Small community.
you've got DJs
it's
now who don't
getting
even know what the
small.
vinyls are.
Nope.
You know?
Nope.
But then you have some that had a collection that literally just got rid of it.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. Sad.
And wish they still had their records.
Yeah.
I see a lot on YouTube that the DJs are using the technology, which is the mixer, whether it's a Rain 70, 72, or the Pioneer ones, and they're using vinyl because they can use some of the controls on that mixer, but they're still using vinyl. So it is making a strong comeback. Vinyl records
Are they
are
actually
going up in price.
Are they actually using vinyl, or are they using
Yes, they're using vinyl.
Okay.
Vinyl.
God bless
45s.
God bless them, because I am not carrying any more records.
No, but they're in their house. They're in their house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember.
I don't blame you. I ain't carrying nothing either.
Cat used to invite me out. Oh man, we're gonna have a vinyl day, and I'm like, look, I ain't carrying no more records. Fuck that.
Oh man.
Those are the cats that ain't put in that real work, so they think it's cute to bring out some records because they've never, had to do that on a regular basis.
I tell folks, man, I'm out of crate shape. I am not in crate shape.
Monique,
so that ain't gonna happen.
Monique, she's saying, "Hey fellas."
Hey,
Monique.
Hey, Nicky Nick, baby sis.
Yep.
But I'm just glad, and anybody's out there, give a shout out, ask some questions, come on. The link is out there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere I can find it.
With us.
Thanks, Jason.
Yeah,
I was having a fit. I'm sitting here watching all the whole time. I don't see no link.
Yeah, I found it on YouTube. I don't know how.
They don't want me on there. I don't see no link.
That link been out there for a little bit.
Yeah, I found it on YouTube.
That's where I want to go. I want to do some lounging things. I think, me and Cam had talked about that. Toss some ideas around. I talked to other people and just toss some ideas around about where else we can take this as a DJ community. I've started to meet, and y'all know me. I stay in contact with people.
Yeah.
So I stay in contact with a lot of them, and I hear stuff that's going on and what they're doing. A lot of these DJs got radio stations, and I say come promote here. Let people know we got over 150 DJs, and believe it or not, when these videos post, more than half of them actually watch these things. That's a good 50 to 60%.
Yeah.
Way better than having 14,000 and you got 3 likes.
Yeah.
Way better than that. So,
but
although this is
lot
a
of them,
small community, it's
a lot
more
of them will get
tight-knit.
knowledge watching us. They'll learn something.
Yeah.
Those
definitely.
of us been around for 30, 50 years,
Yeah.
They like Cam said, a lot of them never put that work in carrying crates of records.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have a clue. But, that's what we're here for, is to school them.
Definitely.
Just give them, if nothing else, just give them the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be aware of it. Just be conscious of how it was being done before you got involved. Like I'm big on history, so I think you can't be involved in something and not know the backstory.
Yeah,
just doesn't make sense to me. So. And then on what you said too, Harry, with the expo coming, that could be big with the DJ interview, doing something at the expo. I mean, you're talking about a situation, a mecca of DJs. Good God.
Right. And they're dying to get out now. And I can get some good interviews with people I don't know.
Everybody's going to be there.
And the endorsements.
And they know of y'all.
Endless.
Yeah.
Yes, endless there. We're talking to the guy who just started all the way to the cat who started it. And everybody in between will be there.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Now, are they're gonna have the expo this year?
Yes.
Yeah. In August.
Then this year, I'll probably
Atlantic
check
City.
it out.
I almost said something, but that would have been probably not a good idea to say it over the air. This is something that needs to be shared behind closed doors because something just hit my head. I was like, oh, wow. Okay, so.
Harry, make sure you get that info.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Now we're locked in. Like, okay, talk, get it out.
Yeah, something just hit me, and I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There you
So,
go.
guys, we are here with Jason Hodge. He's one of my marketing bros. We host a show together on Clubhouse called Mastering Your Media. Every Tuesday is my busiest day. So
same here.
Anything you want to do, not Tuesday. That's all I got to say. We're here with DJ Woody Wood. He's a New Jersey DJ legend, and he was one of the guys that I interviewed. Also with heavy hitter DJ Cam, and he is a New Jersey legend, and still a legend to me. I love those pillows you got of turntables.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Everything's music related in my house.
Everything is
Nice.
music related there.
Everything.
His dishes are vinyl records.
Makes it hard to clean them,
put
but
food in with the needle, with the whole arm and everything.
Yeah, Cam got some stuff in his house. You right about that. He's got some stuff.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my God.
Man, that is
hilarious.
I'm laughing because I was thinking about what you said earlier about all these 45s and all. And I looked down and what did I find? I don't know if you can see it or not. Box of 45s.
Woody had that planned.
No,
He said, I'm gonna get on.
No,
I'm gonna get on with some 45s.
This is the backstory. I was looking for stuff in here to load up on my hard drive that I thought I didn't have, and I said, "Hey, I got everything in here." So I'm actually getting ready to take these back to what I call the dungeon. I was going to take these back over to my mom's house, drop them in the basement, never to be seen again. And then I pulled out this one record, Superfly meets Shaft. I was like, yeah, I got to load this one up. Now, if you don't know anything about that, that was one of those 70s comedies records where the guy would say Superfly is missing, and they cut in James Brown's good God. And, so they would ask the questions, and they would play a musical answer. Like they said, Superfly, when were you born? And you hear the Temptations, it was the 3rd of September. And you, Superfly, how did you look coming out? And he said, red, yellow, black, or white, or brown from the 4 Tops Keepers at the Castle. It was, they did like a couple of those comedy records back in the 70s.
Only Woody would have that.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, I got that. I have
Where Tommy at? I thought Tommy was coming on.
He can't find that link like I could.
Clyde has said he's a legend in his own mind.
Yeah, tell him to go to it's on
P
YouTube.
Nice, you coming on?
The link is on YouTube.
The link is on YouTube and it's on in the Facebook group. And I think Jason sent it to the Facebook page. The DJ
page
Facebook
and instead of Messenger.
Okay.
All right. So he ain't coming on. So let me play another drop since we got one of the participants right here.
The Big Dog. All right, so it's been 1 year. DJ Interview has been here. And you have knocked it out of the park, bro. Every week you knocked out a new interview. And you got 70 some odd in a year? So I just want to say congratulations, bro. Looking forward to the celebration broadcast. All right, I'll catch you later.
Jason, thank you. I get the thank you in virtually person.
That was very
Would you guys believe me and Jason only actually met once?
Bro.
Yeah.
No, I would have thought you guys been down for a couple of years.
we have, but we went to a Vegas trip back in 2017. Met in person once, and that was it. That's it. I stay in contact with people. I think we lost DJ Cam.
Yeah, I don't know where Cam slid out to. But trust me, he'll be back.
He'll be back.
You know, I think it's probably somebody called him and knocked him out.
I was just sitting here. I ain't touched nothing. Honest, I ain't touched anything.
It's the ghost in the machine.
I was about to say, he playing with grown folk stuff. Touching grown folk stuff.
So now, let me tell you about these connections that I've been making. I got a West Coast connection now. Jeff Kwan. Jeff, if you're watching this, big up to you. He introduced me to a couple of his DJs. One of them was DJ Prince Ice. One of them was Nasty Ness. These are West Coast legends.
Yes, he is.
That you know, I never even knew about.
Really?
Yeah.
It's big.
I never knew. I'm an East Coast dude, and me and Nasty Ness had that conversation. He's like, yo, I want to interview just because you don't know me.
Nice.
There you go.
That's it.
There it is.
And I'm like, you know, some of us, you know, I put other DJs in the category, and I probably shouldn't have did that. I should just speak for myself. I didn't know of him. That DJ Prince Ice record that I showed you guys that he autographed and everything for me.
Oh, nice. Dang.
Yeah. He killed it with that Big Dog. He wrote a novel down this thing.
That's dope. Okay.
That's hot, brother.
But now I wanted to play the record, and I'm scared to open this.
I can't do that now, bro. You hit.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You can't,
is that Reckless?
No.
Oh,
I'm interviewing with that dude, the Glove.
Oh, the Glove. Okay, I'm mixing them up. That my bad.
Yes, I'm interviewing with him towards the end of June, in another couple of weeks, another 3 weeks or so. You know, and this is the West Coast connection that I've been getting. So I've been meeting other DJs from elsewhere. I interviewed a dude from Canada, so now I'm worldwide. You know, Canada's real far.
I'm gonna put you in touch with Dennis Blaze because he needs to get his story out.
Nice.
And I can make that happen.
Yeah, Dennis is a good dude. Yeah.
And for everybody who's out there,
I'm telling you, you guys got my brain going.
Yeah, Toji. What's up, Toji? Congrats on the 1 year, Big Dog.
Yo, he got $1 million idea in his pocket, and
you start seeing steam come up from the top, you'll know. Okay, I'm just saying.
DJ Butter L saying, "What's up, fellas?"
Butter L.
What's up, Butter L?
Like I said, I stay in contact with these people. You know, I don't talk to everybody all the time. It's a few that I do mostly, but every 5 or 6 weeks you can guarantee, or almost guarantee, you're gonna hear from me. That's like the cycle I do. Every 5 or 6 weeks I got my childhood friends that I reach out to. I got my military people, and the people I met in the last 15 years.
Nice.
Okay.
You know, and people say, you know, I don't have time and everything, you know, not to be gross or anything, but everybody sit on that toilet every day. You got a few seconds to reach out by a text.
Sometimes even when you're on the toilet.
Right.
Just saying.
Not just there.
Throwing that in there, you know.
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Robin.
maximizing that
She
time.
always comes
You know,
and watches
leverage.
my show. Thank you, Robin. And
Don't FaceTime. Just don't FaceTime.
we'll see you again. Yeah, just don't FaceTime. But everybody is capable. When you're sitting down doing nothing, you know, it only takes a few seconds to reach out to, you know, however many people. And it ain't got to be long. Hey, bro, what's up? You know, just reaching out, just checking in, whatever. Checking on a brother, checking on a sister.
Right.
You know, it's not hard to do. But you know, I know people are busy. I'm busy too.
Cam, who was the
I don't do this on Tuesdays. I don't reach out to nobody on Tuesdays.
That's
Tuesdays I'm
definitely
busy.
out Tuesday.
this is for DJ Cam. Who was the cat that was on the rhyme with us from Boston?
Ryan with us from Boston.
Yeah, he would try to take it back, and I always had to take it back further than him because he kept telling me crush him.
Oh man,
he was from Boston. And he was really good. He had a really good show.
I can't remember. I ain't gonna lie.
His name started with an S.
That's not.
DJ. Oh man. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt your train of thought here.
From
That was
Boston.
on my mind. I thought Cam would.
I would have to look through the old stuff. I would have to dig thugh some paperwork and try to find
you know,
DJ list.
You know, shameless plug. You know, we are in Wikipedia, so we can find our DJs on Wikipedia. They actually put the rhyme DJs in.
Oh
Wikipedia.
Yeah, nice. I didn't know I was in.
You never knew that?
No, I can add that to my joint. You know.
Okay, I just found it. DJ Shane.
Yeah. Look me up on Shane. Yes, it.
DJ Shane. I could put you in touch with him too.
Yeah, man. As many people and for everybody out there, you know, share this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cam, just
let
look
one
up
of your
the
DJ
rhyme
friends
on
know
Wikipedia.
who used to DJ.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm getting really. Prior to February, January, I was still week by week. Now, I'm working on August because I'm already booked until the end of July.
There you go.
Busy. I like
so, you know, that tells you where this thing is going to.
Yeah.
It's getting bigger and bigger.
Want to get their story out.
Getting
And
bigger
you know,
and bigger.
I don't have the largest.
I'm just glad I can
crowd or
still get
anything.
him on the phone, you know.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, we're all fortunate. Matter of fact, yeah.
Yeah, that we can even touch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a Tuesday.
And it's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, not Tuesday. I'm getting a shirt with that. Not Tuesday.
If we hear a toilet flush, though, we're getting off the line.
We already know. Yeah.
Okay. Just saying.
That is too funny. That is too funny.
But oh man, I'm just enjoying this. We're gonna have to wrap this up in a few minutes, but definitely, you know, let somebody know. Let a DJ, you know, but kind of do a little scoping out for me too. If they're using too much foul language, please don't recommend them to me, because I keep this thing pretty clean. Most of you guys know me and how I talk. I'm not going to say it on here.
Yeah, we don't go for that ish.
But
Gotta edit.
But when we're on a platform, you know, where multiple peoples, whether they go to church or their kids or whatever, like you said, Cam said earlier, his kids could sit and listen to this.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, not that they're young, but they're not old either.
Well, you know, it's nice to find a platform where, you know,
DJ Reggie Reg is in the place.
Family in the building. Atlanta.
Cousin Reggie.
Yeah, cousin.
Nah,
What's up,
Reggie
cousin?
Reg.
What's up, cousin? Crush crew. What's up, cousin?
Reggie
Well, we became cousins about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you've been doing a good job staying on his back too. I thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, big dog. You're getting a lot of things done that I couldn't get done in over 10, 15, 20 years. I'm dead serious on this one. This ain't even, I'm not even building you on nothing. I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
That's how that goes, you know.
Going on.
That's how that goes.
Reggie Reg.
I'm finding that out. When you're too close sometimes,
yeah,
you can't get nothing moving.
Yeah. Reggie
Big
Reg.
dog got on him. You got to listen a whole lot. Yeah.
I know you listening, so I need a report.
There we go. Boom. I love it.
Oh, hold it. You gonna get an interview with Reg?
I did already.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
okay.
this is we're working on a separate project outside of that.
Okay.
And I don't want to mention it because I want it to start happening first.
There we go.
Okay, but you got to put a disclaimer in there, you know, a caveat. DJ Cam, you can't let Harry know, like, in the midst of an anniversary on that show that this is like this 20th time that Reg did this, okay? Just saying. Okay, I'm just saying, you know, that was a real letdown, and keep it kosher, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, I'm so honest. My goodness, I've learned how to filter myself. I'm working on it.
Reggie said Cam been on him for the longest.
I'm supposed to just be playing records. I can't do this with music.
Nah, you gotta stay on Reg.
I'm the unofficial manager right now, project manager for this project only. I'm not creating myself a job.
Look at it.
Like this only.
That is too funny.
He's been on me. There you go. Yep. Nice. Perfect.
But I thank you guys for allowing me to, you know, I always thank you guys for allowing me to blend into the family and just appreciate you guys for coming on. Chris, I know you out there. Butter L, if you're still out there. Toji, if you're still out there. Monique, if you're still out there. International DJ Tommy Lee, if you're still listening.
You couldn't jump on?
And all the DJs that I've interviewed. You know, I interviewed Kevin Woodley, DJ Kevin Woodley, Sugar Daddy. And I talked to him the other day too. And I was, you know, thanking him. He was like, no, man, I appreciated you letting me tell my story. And I was like, wow, you know.
See that?
Yeah. Like I said, everybody has a story and wants to get it out.
Yeah. And I'm glad, you know, and everybody has it. You know, I had a DJ B Folks on, and he had just started DJing in November of 2019.
Wow.
So he was 6-7 months in deep when we got to do the interview. So from his perspective and the bright, you know, bright-eyed how we used to be when we were first starting to DJ, like, oh, I could do this for free.
Right.
You know, he was like that, and I seen that in him. I was like, wow, I remember those times. Now I look at that equipment over there. I don't have my turntable cam on, but I look at my equipment over there. That thing is collecting dust again.
Brother, I remember DJing house parties back in the 70s. We first started for $15. $20.
Wow, y'all was rich. I could have barely made the $3 parties. Like, yo, you could do it for $1.
Being in junior high and high
4
school,
quarters, 2 quarters, and 5 dimes. So
yeah, you know, they charge 50 cents to get in, and we get our little money. We thought we was doing something. You know,
killing it. That's what y'all was doing, killing it.
Like that you look back on, that makes you appreciate where you're at today.
Yeah.
You know, especially like the money you can make today doing this, you know, compared to what we did when we first started out.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, sometimes we did it for free just because we loved it.
I know I did so many free things. Now you couldn't. And it's not that you don't want to share and be generous. People don't appreciate free.
True.
Nah.
None of it.
Yeah.
Gotta barter something.
I gave you a pair of one of them Jeezy sneakers that cost $30,000. You know, you probably wear it and rip it up and everything. But if you paid for it, you putting them things in glass jars and in the whole nine.
Got arm guards around you.
Even look at it, yo. My sneakers are sensitive. Why you looking at them?
I laugh. My son has a whole Yeezy collection of sneakers. I'm like, really? Time you turn around,
long as you paid for it
to the house. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I just told him, so you're lucky we don't wear the same size. Because Dad would dope influence.
P. Nice is saying, help people out for free? Never again. Yo, you just, for one, your time is not appreciated
they make it hard.
like it used to be. Now, some people still do. It's not everybody. So I'm not going to put everybody in that category. But,
my favorite thing.
A lot of people don't appreciate your time. And then being that they don't appreciate it, that's when you feel like you just wasted your time. And that's when it wants to rain that day. That's when you catch 2 flats and you don't have a spare. And that's when everything happens.
Murphy's fault.
And you like, man, I shouldn't have came out here.
That's right. My favorite saying was, everybody wants something for $2. Everybody. But we're not really that much appreciated, but we do our thing. And like Cam said, we're the ones that keep it going. We're the ones that keep the party going.
Yep.
So without us,
right.
I always tell people,
let DJs just stop.
And there's no music.
The record companies would go crazy.
I mean, I know this happened to Cam. Walk into a place and everybody's like, yo, man, why don't you go get on? Why don't you get on?
Yeah.
Why don't you get on? Like, I ain't getting paid for
this. Because this dude, he don't play good.
Yeah, why don't you get on?
First thing I say, who hired him?
Yeah.
Don't beat me over the head. Introduce me to that person first.
For real. I'm not coming here for free.
Yep. Heard that mess. You hear that mess all the time. Why don't you get on? Why don't you get No. They ain't hiring me. They ain't want me.
I came to hang out. We're just regular folk.
That's right.
DJ Cam, shout out the radio station.
Free Agent Radio. Download the app. Get it from any of your app stores. You can get it on, I don't know what it's called, the I guess the smart radios, whatever you call it, the Alexa and all those good things. Any radio that talks to you, just say Free Agent Radio. Boom, you'll be on just like that.
Okay. Okay. Free Agent Radio.
Boom, it's gonna come on just like that.
Now Cam is being a little modest. I'm gonna blow his head up. Yo, his Saturday nights with him and Tommy Lee back to back is killer. His Sundays are killer. Yes. He listens to, I'm an old school disco head, that 70s, 80s, and early 90s.
It's for my 50
music.
45, 50 plus on Sunday all day.
Yeah, that's the one I'll be playing on Sunday.
Yeah.
When we get going.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen to that. And then he's got other shows. He got Rhonda Supreme that come on and does her interviews. And I talked about that earlier when I with Jason, when I was adapting people's style. I listened to her first. And then I kind of evolved and adapted my own style. My style is more conversational. I like to talk with you and pull stuff out of you and have you tell stuff that you wouldn't have told anybody else.
There you go.
Ooh, okay.
That's the style I settled into. But Rhonda is really good at what she does. You got Cheryl Underwood that comes on daily.
Cheryl Underwood in the afternoons, Monday through Friday. We got a new morning show. Michael Jordan and the Takeover Legends. So you can check that out as well. I'm on at 12 noon and 5 o'clock every day. So you can check me out on the mix, doing what I do best.
Yep. And we're gonna blow that station up because it's just a really good, like Woody had mentioned earlier, you get to play what you feel like playing as long as it's a clean version.
Yeah.
So they're Tommy and Cam's back to back is one of those where you're listening to the original song of the original song.
Right, yeah.
And they just do from 8 to 12, 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern time. They go
Saturday
and
nights.
they do every half hour they switch off. So you'll hear one person's flavor, then you hear the other person's flavor.
Yeah, no limitations. We play white-eyed soul,
Yeah.
70s, 80s, house music, reggae,
It's whatever they feel in
go-go.
that half hour.
Yeah, we all over the place. All over
Love
the
it.
place.
Love it.
You know?
Yeah.
So definitely listen and support for people that's watching live and people that's watching the replay. freeagentradio.com. We're in the midst of changing a lot of stuff around right now since the big dog is involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We changed it. We changed the what's it called? The website. Major makeover. Long overdue.
Doing a lot of makeovers. You know, Cam is about to do his video stuff.
Oh yeah, the DJ video.
Oh man,
Yeah, 12 o'clock.
We about
12
to
o'clock
go on
mix.
Mixcloud and start killing it.
Yeah, making my television debut.
Yep.
I'm gonna be the Denzel Washington of mixing.
Right. Now I have a quick question on that.
Oh, I got jokes. Denzel Washington, get out of here.
I got a question on that one. Will you get silence? I forgot how they call it. Like, you know, when you used to see DJs go live and they start playing certain artists' music and they mute it. You can't hear it. Will that happen to you?
No, I'm doing it through a company that you pay for the service, Mixcloud. You know,
Mixcloud.
You get a secret. You paid $15 a month. It takes care of the royalty aspects for the artist, and it allows you as a DJ to play the music, so everybody wins.
Okay.
Respect the artists, respect the writers, respect the producers.
Yeah. It's good.
I was curious. Thanks for answering that question.
Yeah, no Facebook.
That's one of the reasons why you never
Instagramming.
see me play any music on this Facebook platform, on this YouTube platform, or Twitch, Twitter, any of them, because they don't want you there.
Right.
Yeah,
For
it's
one,
not set up for
to
music.
play
Yeah.
music. They want
Play
you to
music.
come and talk and everything, but they don't like you to play the music because they get in trouble.
Yeah.
That's where the muting and the getting cut off, all of that comes in. But you got your platforms like Mixcloud and PlayDJ.tv where you pay for that service and you can be able to stream freely. And everything you do, you got to build your following.
Yep. Yeah.
So.
All right. Thanks for answering the question. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah,
We got DJ Easy D, Danny Dorman. He was the last one that I interviewed before this. He was last week Tuesday, and that was really good.
Shout out.
These people are legends. You know, he helped break a lot of these MCs, a lot of these records. You know, we can go back and listen to his stories. He's episode number 72.
Nope.
And go back and listen to that story about all the people he helped get big. And that's what the DJs do. You know, that's what y'all did when way back in the day. You know, we all knew about, well, I just found out about the you know, that money trail.
The money trail. Like what, payola?
I don't want to say.
Everybody's scared to say that. You can't get arrested for saying it.
Yeah, but still, you know.
It's
Some people
illegal.
don't know. I didn't know until you told me, Cam.
Yeah.
Like it was a real thing.
Yeah, payola was a legitimate
payola.
Purpose.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And then they changed it. Yeah, they got turned into a bad thing.
You know, people's getting their house notes paid and the car notes paid.
That's right.
They were just leveraging another part of a business model.
Yeah.
There you go. Boom.
I told y'all DJ Easy D, Danny Dorman, his episode was number 72. That's his lotto numbers. 72, 27,
72,
and 72.
Nice.
Yeah, he's saying payola been around since radio, and
Yes, day
I
one.
had no idea because I'm not in that world.
Look, payola's still around.
That's
Let's
been
just be
around.
real.
I'm sure.
It's called
Payola.
marketing. It's called marketing and promotions,
And
people. That's
promotions,
all.
yes.
It just got a nickname. It's got a nickname.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
That's all it is.
That's been around since the 50s, brother.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh,
Danny, if
way
you wanted
before
to,
that. It's been around since money was exchanged.
Put $100 bills inside the 45 and hand it to the DJ.
Yep.
There
Danny,
you go.
if you wanted to come on, the link is in that Facebook comments, like more near the beginning of the comments. If you got some time, I would love for you guys to meet him. real cool dude. He's gonna interview me on one of his podcast shows too.
Ah, okay.
So,
Nice.
The tables
a
turn.
lot of big things that's
Right.
going on.
Tables turn.
I know.
You know what? While we're waiting for him to pop up, I want to say this real quick.
Mhm.
And this is for everybody who's out there, watching this, is that all you have to do is take action on an idea that you have. Take a moment, flesh it out, see how it works. You don't have to overly commit, but you commit to being consistent and showing up.
Right.
Look at, we're at 1 year of DJ interview on something that was just going to be a 30-day, just for a quick thing for the month, a national DJ month. And now it is a thing that is reaching people all over, not only all over the country, but now you've heard globally. We're in Canada.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like way over in Canada.
Way over
Way
in Canada.
You could barely
I
drive
heard-
there.
Yeah, I mean, I even heard this thing. They say that, how they say that if you dig, far enough, you end up in China. It's Canada. It's Canada. It's Canada.
Shout out to Drake, just because.
So
dig
just
far enough, right?
take a step and just do your thing and don't stop. Start reaching out to people. They may not take you seriously at the beginning, but when they start seeing you gather momentum, people start talking.
Yep.
And people start sending people your way. That's exactly what happened here
I agree.
on DJ Interview. So that's my piece right there.
That is exactly what
Good
happened,
knowledge.
bro.
Good knowledge.
Mhm.
Man.
Yeah.
And I'm I was in that, and I can share this stuff now because I want people to hear this. I was in that mind frame of, why would people want to interview with me? I'm a nobody in this DJ world. I stopped DJing in 2001. So why would you even want to come on with me? And my thing was so that you can tell your story, how you came up. This is all about you. I'm not, I don't interrupt you like I see some other people. We talked about that too, Jason. And Cam knew who I'm talking about. Some of the people who I'm talking about, where they just interrupt and cut you off and interject themselves. This is all about you. This is all about you, DJ Woody Wood. This is all about you, Jason. This is all about you, heavy hitter DJ Cam. I ask the question and I sit back and be quiet. I give you a couple of head nods to let you know I'm listening.
Get out of town. Some of my favorite rappers don't do that.
No.
I don't want to say the name so bad. Let me stop. All right. Play nice.
DJ Super is saying 347 years of collective DJing right here. Love that. Love the OGs.
We might as well add his little 20 years. Put his 20 years on it.
Yeah, 20 years.
Right.
He said 367.
Nice.
Come on, Scoop, put your little 20 years on there.
Oh man, funny. But I just appreciate all of you guys that's still on. watching. Everybody in the replay, we're going almost on 2 hours. I know you're gonna watch in the whole thing, but skip through and get some good information.
I watched the whole thing. Get over it.
Look, if they can watch Wonder Woman 1984 for 2.5 hours, they can watch this.
Dude, I watched that 4-hour Justice League.
Yeah,
I'm like this, like, yo, 4.5 hours.
Yep.
That's like Gandhi, the director's cut.
Hey, I'll take your word on that one. I ain't never seen that.
We got our own night show now. Kim got a morning show, and now he's on the night show.
He's running the whole gamut. Boom.
Oh man, but I cannot wait to see how this planet reopening progresses, because we're doing a lot of things behind the scenes, collectively, all of us here, some of us separate, but all of us. And it's just I'm just waiting to see how this thing progresses, because I think we were on to something before the planet shut down.
Yeah.
And then everybody had to regroup. I'm never gonna stop streaming. This thing then opened up a whole new world. I, as I was telling somebody who wanted to train on, the DJ aspect. I'm not gonna say the name, but he wanted to teach people how to DJ. Cam, you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, why don't you do it online? Because you're more than your local area.
Right.
Now you're worldwide.
Right.
Yes.
Same with me and Jason when we do the Clubhouse. We had dude from Nigeria on with us today.
Nice.
We have people from the UK on with us on a regular basis.
Yeah, see? You never know. You might wind up over there interviewing one of them.
Yeah, look, we got New Zealand, Australia, Canada. So
Canada.
real
that
far,
far away place.
Yeah. We've got South and Central America. We've got
up
different
the DJ
parts of
herbalist.
Africa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ireland.
Parts.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it's just so amazing to have to close that gap. You don't have to be at a live event anymore. And you still can charge the same thing. That's another thing, that I want to do, is I want to do more virtual DJ stuff. Not the company virtual DJ, but virtual DJing. I'll send the link to you, Danny. So I want to do a lot more of that. That way, we can get, because me and Tommy, when we did our New Year's Eve thing, we had the girl from the UK come on. It was already 4 a.m. She was already tore down, but she came on with us and brought in our New Year, the America New Year.
I remember that. Yeah.
Wow.
You remember that?
I remember that. Yeah.
Right.
It's like, yo, it's that's why I tell people about the streaming aspect of everything. Let me get this link to.
And you know what?
Danny.
It really levels the playing field. But you find that there are so many more commonalities than there are differences.
Yeah.
And people just want to connect.
People just want to connect, and they have a love for the music. I'm into the old school music. You know how many hundreds and thousands and millions of people is into the same music that I like? People
True
like
story.
that trap music. You know how many hundreds of thousands of millions of people like that? There's something for everybody.
Yep.
So I definitely am waiting to see when this planet opens back up. how it progresses, and hopefully nothing happens where people get really stupid and the thing goes back into shutdown. So
Yeah,
hoping,
I feel you on that one.
people, at least act right. And I'm just too excited to see. I'm gonna be traveling a lot. We got Cam Weekend pretty much every month except June. I got some stuff going on in June.
Yeah, thanks, big dog. Thanks. Nah, we're good. Don't worry about it. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Yeah. They was gonna find out anyway. I'm ready to travel, bro. I'm ready to jump in the gently and go.
Dope.
So, what about you guys when this thing opens back up? Woody, do you go to the DJ Expo?
I've never been, but I'll probably end up going this year. Just get a room down there, spend the night and roll up.
Yeah, Woody's gonna go this year. On behalf of Woody's estate. Yeah, he'll be going. He'll be there.
I'll be there. Like you said, I'll be there. He's right.
Being that he retires, he doesn't know everything that he's planning to do. Exactly. We have a little committee that plans his little situations, and
it's like a chess piece on the board of life,
We decided he was going to go to the expo this year. We figured, why not? He's retired. He got time. Yeah, why not? Yeah, Woody's going. Yeah, Woody's going.
Hey, everyone! I wanted to introduce to y'all DJ Danny Dorman.
We decided he was going to go to the expo this year. We figured, why not? He's retired.
You got your Facebook on, Danny?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, Woody's
yeah. At least turn the sound down. We hear in the back echo. But,
yeah, I hear an echo.
Yeah,
it's one of your tabs.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, man. I probably do.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear an echo.
Sound like Lou Garrett. Today.
Sound like the 70s rappers.
Right.
Once again, coming to the stuff.
Okay, it must have.
Oh, he took himself
He
out.
kicked himself off.
Wow.
We didn't want you to leave. We just wanted the echo to go away.
He says, "I am the echo."
Do you remember the echo scratch? I thought you might.
The echo.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate everybody that's on right now. If you just came and stopped by, to put in the chat who you are and where you're coming from. Give a shout out to all these amazing people that's on here right now. We got
there he is.
We got Danny D.
Okay, it's amazing. I've been free all day. The moment you put me live, my wife needs me. I literally can't believe it. I'll be right back.
We'll wait for you. You can only get this on live, bro.
I understand.
Everybody that's married understands that fully. Oh, that's hilarious.
I understand.
Oh, we got Shice, Mr. Talk of the Town.
How's Shice doing?
What's up, bro? I hope all is well with you. If you want to come on, the link is in Facebook, in the comments. If you feel like coming through, saying what's up. All right.
You do your chores? Yes, dear.
Man,
You wash your
there's a
dishes?
moth in
Yes,
my
dear.
house. There's a moth in my house. My wife needed me to get rid of it. That's all right. Oh, that's all right. Gentlemen, I had to jump on because of all you guys, man. I had to join in and listen to what you guys had to say.
Hey, welcome aboard,
man.
brother.
Thank you. This is Danny D. This is the last guy I interviewed before my actual 1 year.
That was a good interview too.
He's
thank you.
Episode 72.
72.
And it's a good episode. He talked about all the people he's helped out. He's not sitting in his normal area where he had all the plaques of Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff and all of them.
Nice.
But,
yeah, no, this is actually my studio when I do my 5 easy questions.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, back here was more of it's off to my left. That's where all my stuff is. So I'm trying to grow up to be like, look at Heavy Hitter over here. He's got all kinds of stuff in the back. Man, I mean, I'm serious. It's like, man, look at that.
I got a couple CDs, couple cassettes,
he got a few things. What's up, Shice? He's
8x10.
Shice is saying, "What's up, guys?"
And I don't know why my man is sideways. At least on my feed, my man over here in the red, he's like this.
What he
really?
On mine.
We see him straight.
Yeah, we see him straight too.
Hey,
you see him straight too? All right.
Thank all of you guys. Look, I got 100 messages.
Nice.
Between all the platforms. Thank you guys, bro.
Oh man. Okay.
Wow, you did good.
Oh man, I
But
love.
Danny, give everybody the 5-minute spiel on yourself.
Man. Well, once upon a time, I was a DJ, and I was
now
fortunate. I was a DJ in the early to mid. Well, I started in the late 70s, but in the early 80s, that's where I made my bones. And I was part of a DJ pool, which I don't know if you gentlemen know what a pool is. I know Harry really didn't.
No, I know.
Oh, you know?
We was in a bunch of those things.
Okay.
A pool or a record pool?
Yes.
Oh, I actually owned one in Philadelphia, in the South Jersey, Philadelphia area.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
Early 2000s, yep.
Wow. Okay. Well, I was part of the pros DJ pool, so we were out on the West Coast.
I was part of that pool at one point in my life.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
See if I
now if DJ Woody comes out and says, "Dad,"
if I
part of that pool.
Were you up on the wall?
Pardon me?
Were you up on the wall?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. No, that's a whole nother story. So anyway, but because of them, I was fortunate to meet and help all kinds of people. And like I said, the pros, we were the Spotify, the YouTube, the iTunes. We were that conduit between the artists and the audience, whether it was in the club or P1 radio or college radio. So for us, and that's what I was explaining to Harry, we're talking about when Def Jam was not heard of, 4th and Broadway, Tommy Boy, Jive, these were fledgling labels. And we were fortunate, artists would come, not just artists, but the music itself. As I told Harry, I feel that pools such as ours, I always just say me, but the pros, we help bring hip hop west of the Mississippi. We help bring the Miami sound up, help bring house down from Chicago, brought the Dirty South up before it was even called the Dirty South, the Northwest. And then of course our own West Coast, especially Bay Area sound. We help cultivate, you name it, from Hammer to Trey to 40 to fill in the blank. And I'm proud of that. And today I'm blessed because there are artists who still remember me. And, you cats know the music game, if you're lucky, you're remembered after 3 years, your career. If you're really lucky, you could stretch it out to 10. After that, it really, really, really drops. My son's in the game. And I'll say, for example, kids under 30 don't know who Cisco is. Kids under 40 barely know. Well, they don't know who tag team is. It is such a short.
Well, now they got the commercials, so people might know them.
Well, that's true. Tag team they might know, and that's actually that rolls into folks like Mac Mall and E40 and on the freestyle side, the Cover Girl, Sweet Sensation. These people have been in the game, and Latifah, these people have been in the game for 30 plus years. And like I tell these young kids, if you can ever get up under the wing of someone who's been in the game 30 years in this game, that if you don't take care of that or take advantage of that opportunity, you're in the wrong line of work. Go find something you did.
Yeah.
And then like you folks, and that's what I was telling Harry too. I love internet radio. I think I'm the oldest cat on this thing, just based upon looking at it.
You probably are. I was born when Reagan was president.
Dude, I'm 61, so
You got me about 3 years. All right.
okay. Well, but the reason I say that is I remember when FM really started hitting the airwaves, and like today's internet radio, uncharted territory. They needed content, and so they grabbed everybody and everything they can grab from, not just Aretha, but like a Gil Scott Heron, and then on the rock side and the punk rock side, they needed to fill this content. AM radio didn't pay attention to them, and now boom. So I see internet radio as the same thing.
Wow.
And the beautiful thing, like with Harry, he was talking about, he brought in the New Year with a DJ from London. And it is, you're on the East Coast, so they're 5 hours ahead of you.
Yep, 5-6 hours, yep.
And they wanted, but this young lady wanted to participate and bring her audience into it.
Right.
If you have a show, doesn't matter if it's on Twitch or if you're on the standard www, whatever the case may be. If you have a www in front of your name, you have the same reach as any radio that's ever been created, that's ever run. You have a potential audience of right now 8 billion people. And even if you get 1% of that, dude, that's 8 million people.
Oh, preach. Say it.
I'll take those numbers.
Yeah.
That's 0.1%. I'll take those numbers.
Danny, Cam has a radio station, freeagentradio.com. And we were just talking about that right before you came on.
Yeah.
I told him to shout his radio station out. And then I added my 3 cents and a nickel to it.
You know what? Hey, if you had put that 8 cents in the Dogecoin, look how rich you'd be right now.
I know, right?
So, 8 cents? Hey, audience, my Venmo account, EasyD2020 at AOL. You feel free. Feel free. I have no shame. So
nice.
But yeah, my man is right. It's and this is uncharted territory. Think about what was around, 5 years ago. 2016, what was out there with respect to what is happening now? And then just imagine what's going to happen 5 years from now. Look at how we got from 2006 to today. Man, 2027, you guys going to be retired, rested on your laurels, breaking all kinds of new artists out there, artists that have yet to be discovered. They're watching right now, or they're going to watch the replay. And they're going to say, hey, you know what? I didn't know DJ Cam had this type of reach.
Yeah.
And believe me, dude, what's your format? I'm interested in knowing.
Hip hop, R&B, and I play 70s, 80s, 90s, and a touch of the new stuff.
Touch of the new stuff? I'll have to introduce you to my son, man. That's what got me back in this game. I retired in 2001. 5 years later, my son decides he wants to get in the game. Go figure. But yeah, and we have to keep cross-pollinating, blasting ourselves in every area we can, because it's amazing. The reach we have, like I said, the reach we have today. Look at Harry, 72 DJs ago. He had this idea because he was stuck in COVID, right? For me, 2019, my son said, "Dad, you got to get off your ass and stop watching Law and Order. Do something." And so that's why I came up with the 5 easy questions. And I started doing that. There's no such thing as a small deal when it comes to the internet.
Yeah.
Like I said, look at Bitcoin. If they can make truly something out of nothing, we can really impact others. People who are watching now, the text and other forms of communication you're getting, Harry. When this is on replay mode, I'm definitely going to put the link so that we can continue promoting each other.
Yeah, definitely. And we talked about this. I only met Danny last week. But it seems like we've known each other forever. That's what I do. I make people comfortable.
You know what? Because we're such a small group.
Yeah.
Really. And this is what I was telling Harry last week too. At least for me, I think DJs are nothing more than frustrated musicians. And so we use records because we don't know how to play a trumpet.
Preach, brother, preach.
Yeah. And
me being a bass player, I understand.
Man, I couldn't play a guitar if the keys were all in the same chord. Right? See, look at that. I can't even say it right. The strings were all in the same chord.
The keys. Oh, we got a shout out, DJ Dark Fader. What's up? He's saying what's up to everybody. Congrats on the anniversary. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate, like I said, I really wasn't even, I was joking when I said I missed the invite, man. And just to say, hey, come on.
Hey, this is one of these episodes where we're just here.
Yeah.
and we are, just having people on. We got Shice come on, but I don't see a video. Turn your camera on, bro.
And you two down at the bottom, you guys just talk way too much. Man, my man Sideways.
I'm sideways.
You're on my screen. Hold on.
It's funny how you see him.
Man. You are literally sideways. Hold on here.
Straight ahead, brother.
This is what I see, and I'll put it up on
fans.
That's
please, no pictures, no pictures.
Right.
Too late now.
Get my publicist to sign off on that.
Oh man, hey, but you know what? Now I asked, Harry? Now this is perfect, because the whole premise of my 5 easy questions, gentlemen, is just two cats talking like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
So I want to ask each of you, because I talked to Harry about this. What is your that moment that's unique to, whether it was your worst gig, your best gig, your strangest gig? I'll give you my example real quick. Mine was a boat cruise, and people started breaking out 45s in the middle of the bay. Boom, 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 boom,
and
boom.
not records.
Oh wow.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was mine. So so gentlemen, and I also have my greatest. That's the one that, that one almost made me reconsider at least doing boat cruises.
Guys, you can hear us?
Yes, I can. How you doing, fellas?
Let me introduce him before we answer those questions. Shice, he's one of one of the dudes I interviewed, and he also has a show where he interviews people. So we had a ball. I think it was just us two on, and people was listening in. We just had a ball that day. Oh man! So we got Danny Dorman, DJ Easy D. We got DJ Woody Wood. We got my man the Jason Hodge. We got heavy hitter DJ Cam, and Harry the Bigdog / DJ Interview says hi.
I'm honored to be on here with you guys, man. This is big time right here.
Yeah, we are large. It's about 4,000 people watching right now.
Listen, when DJ Easy D went into the whole FM thing, you know, I tried to stay out of that. I didn't want to show that I kind of knew what he was talking about. I wanted to deny that as much as possible.
Daddy, he's one of the people that you were talking about.
Oh, really? Yeah, you see?
Once he started saying, "Oh, that FM," and I don't know about that. And I don't remember cassettes. I don't remember none of that.
Well, that's because you're a baby, man. What are you, like 30?
Nah, I'm just joking. I do remember that stuff.
Yeah, he
remembers. I'm just trying to hold on to my youth as much as I can.
Oh, wow. Right.
Music keeps us young, man.
Hey, man, come to the other side, man. Come to the other side. You see all them cassettes back there? Look at all them cassettes back there. Come on now.
Man, you know what? People are gonna have to Google what you have back there.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Hey,
Listen,
Dan,
I used to be the guy that used to carry somebody crates.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
Oh, international. That's dope.
Hey, where's your Prince Ice though?
My Prince Ice is right here.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, nice. Let me tell you, gentlemen, that on the West Coast, that man is a legend. He is.
See the time it say 8-ish.
Right. Yes, man. And the funny thing is, I can only speak for myself. I'm usually late for everything except the gig. You know, I can't do anything else on time, but I will make it to a gig on time.
Hey, Danny, I have a question for you because
yes, sir.
You were talking about the FM radio. Like, to me, the one thing to me that really started it was pirate radio back in the 60s. Do you remember that?
Well, out here on the West Coast, I mean, I had heard of it, but
Wolfman Jack came out of that era.
Wolfman Jack, yeah.
Because they used to take over the FM AM radio station for a couple hours, working for a couple hours, get ghost for a while. Pirate radio was great, and I always thought that was, like, to me, the precursor to internet radio, because they definitely had a following for what they did. Because I remember hearing that when I was 5, back around 1966, 67.
Yeah, see, out here we didn't really have. I mean, of course I heard of Wolfman Jack, but I don't know if it was a matter of not having syndicated radio AM out here, because the only pirate radio, at least that term, was from London, and their version of pirate radio. I didn't know Wolfman Jack had to run like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was one of the more famous ones. He had a great show. You know, he was like one of my inspirations for going into radio.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, one of my inspirations just by hearing it.
I remember Wolfman Jack.
The voice. He had the voice.
Yes, he did.
The voice.
He had.
Yeah, you know who we talking about? I don't remember nothing of that.
Man,
he in denial.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Wolfman who?
Yeah.
Wolfman.
He knows about the Wolfman.
Man.
I remember Teen Wolf.
The guest who made a record about it for the
Wolfman. You know, it's so bad.
Michael J. Fox.
I think I have their album. I think I have the album from the movie. If not that one, Teen Wolf 2. It's one. Hey, in the 80s, there were a lot of movies that had soundtracks that came along with them. So
yeah.
Hey, the soundtracks were selling in the movies. People would go to the movies just to get the soundtrack.
Yes, they did.
True story.
Yep.
And that makes sense. That makes sense. I know, especially Beverly Hills Cop. Let me see, what's the other? Well, of course, American Graffiti, but that's a whole different animal right there.
Yeah, that was all
a whole different
67
era.
stuff.
Yeah, in the 80s. God, man. I know a lot of them were cocaine based, but other than that, if you tied me down, it'd probably take me a minute to think of movies that had great sound. Oh, Footloose.
Well, Earth, Wind, and Fire, that's the way of the world. I don't know if you ever saw the movie, but that was a soundtrack.
No.
And they actually had the movie.
Wait, what movie?
That's the way of the world.
Really?
Yes, look it up.
I'm going to do it right now. Wow.
So we've been on over 2.5 hours. Danny asked his question about what was it? The worst?
No, the one show that you guys will never forget. Good, bad, or indifferent.
Tell it, Woody, while you're here.
I think the one show I'll never forget, just DJing the Soul Food Festival out in Georgia back in 2014, and Bootsy was the headliner and Cameo was on the bill. Just with Bootsy on it, I was done.
Wow.
I said, I reached the top. I'm with Bootsy. But worst gig, probably a wedding reception where just nobody wanted to do nothing. Everybody just wanted to sit around and complain. So I did like my old DJ partner, Dr. B. I was like, well, if y'all want to listen to music, I start playing country and western.
There you go.
Threw that on and said, if y'all want to dance, we'll go to something else.
Wait, somebody disappeared. Man, what do you have a green screen? Because, there you go. You disappeared, partner. At least on my screen.
Really?
Yeah, you straight up vanished on my screen.
Oh, that's too funny.
I don't know why no one else is speaking up.
Nah, he's good on mine. I can see him.
I can see everybody.
It's
All right,
AT&T.
Cam, you up?
It's AT&T.
Right. So we said what the best party and the worst?
Yeah.
That was really what it is. All right, my worst one is actually a wedding. DJ the wedding, and I wasn't really a fan of like doing the announcements and stuff like that, but sometimes I would end up doing them. This wedding was in West Philly, and there was a lot of the names like Shaniquas and stuff like that. And when you have that written out, like Shaniqua don't look like Shaniqua, right? Or you don't know it to be said as Shaniqua when it's on paper.
Called Shaniqua.
I tore up every name of every couple that came down for the introduction, into the reception. I mean, when I say I tore it down, I tore it down. And I tore it down in such a way, if they wouldn't have paid me the rest of my money, I was cool with that. After that, if they don't give me the balance, I'm not even going to trip. Matter of fact, I didn't even ask for it. The music part of it was fine, but that part, when I say I tore it down, God knows I tore it down. I got through the party. They did pay me the rest, but they complained, and I was by myself. I had no help with me, and I was just like, just let me get out of this venue with all my equipment. Like I said, they didn't have to pay me, but they did, and I just needed to get away. And I told myself from that point on, I don't make any announcements at no weddings.
That's right.
None.
That's right.
You hire me, I do music. You get somebody else to do all the announcing, I ain't announcing nothing.
That's right.
So when you pay me, I don't do windows. Yeah, I definitely don't do windows, not the wedding. When I say I tore it down, brother, I tore it down.
Oh wow.
Probably best party, I can't even. All right, I'm not going to say best party, but I'm going to go ahead and mention something that just kind of happened in regards of Captain Rock, who just passed away.
Yeah.
For anybody who remembers Captain Rock, Return of Captain Rock,
That's right.
Cosmic Blast. Well, we have this thing out here in Willenboro called the Jazz Fest. He was out here about, I don't know, I think it was 2018.
It's about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, he performed, and his CD was acting up. So we converted everything into the Serato so he could perform. And he had all instrumental, because I said, well, I could play your songs, but I don't have the instrumental versions. He said, no. He said, I don't like rhyming over my vocals. So I loaded his CD up into the Serato. He's doing his show. Now, mind you, he made records back in 84, 85. So these are 8, 7.5 minute records.
Right.
He did all 3 of his joints, the full version. By the second one, I see he's winded. He's working the stage. He doesn't have a hype man or anything. He's working the stage. He's actually really getting the crowd moving. But I see he ain't got the wind. I know his songs. He used to come to Willenboro when he was hot. He performed in Willenboro. I seen him perform in concert maybe 4 or 5 times. Outside of just knowing the songs because I own the records. So I started singing the songs with him. I was picking my parts. And like I said before, he had instrumentals. So he didn't have the hook in the song. So he had to, do the rhyming part, but also do the hook. So I said, you know what? Every time the hook comes to every song that he's doing, I'm going to carry him on the hook if I don't do nothing else. And then as he's rhyming, I'll just chime in every so often. I don't want to take him off his course, but I know he needs the help. And I can see it. He gives me this look of like, thank you, my man. You could just see it in his face. Mind you, inside of me, I'm wild. I said, I'm the DJ for Captain Rock.
Yeah.
At the Jazz Fest. We talking about 4,000 people there. And I might be lowballing the amount of people.
Yeah, you might be.
I'm in the zone right now. I'm bugging out inside. I'm like, yo, this is dope. Like, you could never think something like this could ever happen. So he ends up, finishes performing. He comes over to me, bigs me up. And he said, how did you know my records? I said, dogs, I've been rocking with you. And I named some of the spots that I saw him at. He remembers some of them. He had performed at my high school. And he remembered that. And I was like, nah, man. I said, once again, this is hip hop, dude. I said, I live this. I said, I know your songs front to back. I said, it wasn't a part of your records I couldn't have done.
Yeah.
And he said, I could tell because you knew the hook. You was chiming in on certain spots. I was like, yeah, man. And I just thought that was great. That was something that couldn't and wouldn't have been planned. And it just happened. I was in the moment and I just wrote it. And it looked like he needed the help. He was cool with it. And I was able to execute it and do it. To me, that's hip hop right there. Like that was.
There you go.
That's a drop the mic. Go ahead and retire. You know what I'm saying? Give me my gold jacket. You know what I mean? Fall back.
And you know what, gentlemen? Before we go to the next person, I need your help. One of my 5 easy questions. I interviewed MC Shan, and
So did I.
and he has been trying to call out KRS-One forever, doing a versus. So I'm trying. Every platform, every time I get on and talk to someone who has any type of reach, either personally or peripherally, tell them MC Shan wants KRS-One in a versus.
Wow.
I'm serious. I'll go to tape. I'll show you the tape.
I'm surprised KRS-One even hasn't heard about that.
Why not?
Or maybe he has, and he's just not saying anything. Now, it's funny. He's a funny cat. MC Shan, he's a funny cat.
He is. I interviewed him for the rhyme, and he talks forever.
Yeah, he does.
And has some great stories, really good stories.
He's a fascinating cat. I've been blessed. I've been fortunate where I've lately had the chance to talk to. I'm sorry, my eyes are watering. It must be pollen out here or something. But
it's the DJ interview. You just happy for this 1 year
there you go.
anniversary.
I'm watering up. I'm watering up because of all you guys, man. It's
You know, I'm feeling you, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys. So please, like I said, I need to get that on tape. Get out there and just, Chris, calling you out, partner. MC Man wants you. So who's next on the best and worst?
Oh man,
I'm willing to bet it's almost all weddings are the worst.
No.
Come on, Harry.
I've never actually told this story, but
I love that.
Now's the time. It's the anniversary. There you go.
The worst party, and it's like, oh man, how do you tell this story?
Real
and
slow.
It not be. Well,
speak into the mic.
Yeah.
Do we have a transcriber?
Lick your lips. So me and one of my partners, we were doing this party out in Long Island, and we get into our Jamaican set. Well, I'm DJing. He's mostly the MC. So I get into my Jamaican set, and we see a whole bunch of people over in the corner. I'm not paying attention because, I'm concentrating on what I'm doing. So I finally glance over, and it's a guy laying on the floor. What happened was he had a heart attack and died. But the song I was playing, Murder She Wrote. When this dude keeled over and died.
You got a body in Long Island.
Oh man. Talk about feeling bad. I don't think I played that record for again.
Killing people. You better not play that record.
Man.
Ever.
Well,
and
could have been worse.
Listen, the crazy thing was people didn't want this party to stop, so they got him out the way and continued, straightened up that table and chair where he fell out of, and just continued.
Wow.
So they pulled the body, put the body in a closet.
Wow.
The ambulance came, but we never seen them, so they must have pulled him out before anybody really seen what was going on.
Wow. Now, I don't know if that's
in there.
genius or if that's really selfish. That's like borderline, right?
Oh man, I've never told the story because I didn't know how to tell it.
But Big Dog, I mean, that's how good you were. They were dropping.
I know, I was killing it, right?
Literally.
That is funny.
Oh man, my
got a
best
body in
party.
Long Island.
My best party was. It was actually a small house party.
Did you raise the dead?
Oh man!
So I had to.
That's what it felt like. I raised the dead.
Oh man!
I'm sorry,
but it was a small house party in Queens, and one of my boys, he likes his house music, but you're playing house music to a hip hop crowd. So they like, please Harry, get on. So I was like, all right, I got on, and you just hear the house shaking. I'm in my chair, and this room is shaking. That's what I heard, and you got heads looking through both doors, like, yo, you killing it out there. Wow. I take a peek, and dude's house, I mean, you talk about a living room, but he had to have 500 people out there. Wow. At least that's what it looked like in the kitchen, in the garage, out the door.
What were you playing, from the bedroom or something?
Yeah, from out in, like, the living room was here, and on the outside of that was 2 doors and another smaller room where the DJ equipment was set up.
Right.
I used to be dope at one time. Not bragging or nothing, but I
You
used to
shaking the
be
house.
weirdo.
Man, you dropping bodies.
Yeah,
You
killing.
might need a gold. You might need a gold jacket too.
Man, I mean, you talk about now. Had you been playing, this is how we do it. Killing them out there,
But that's
literally.
the
Man.
best and the worst, man. I didn't know how to tell that bad story. Those were the
I'll tell
few
you
people
what.
that actually knew. Now,
Murder, She
now
Wrote.
all 3 billion of people on Facebook know.
And Canada.
What Murder,
And
She Wrote
Canada,
was the funny.
way out there in Canada.
Shout out to Drake. Drake.
Yep. See, man, you get back in the business, big dog. I'm dropping bodies.
I know.
Oh man, that would be a great promo.
Dressed in black glasses, everything.
Man.
Pull up in a hearse.
Exactly.
That's
All right, next.
I don't. You know, I'm not a DJ, so I don't have a story.
But you got a DJ story. Shice got a DJ story.
I do have a music video story. Okay, so this was probably one of the worst music videos. Remember when they were doing the? It was a commercial. They were doing the Pepsi commercial, and Michael Jackson, and then the explosion, and he caught on fire. I was there.
Wow.
Okay, so that's probably one of the worst.
No, just the fact you was around Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
That's
how about
hot,
that,
bro? That's hot.
That's the worst and the best all in one shot.
Did you get to talk to Tito? Did you get to talk to Tito? I'm just saying. I'm a Tito fan. I just want to know if you got to talk to Tito.
Let me see. What's the best one? Best music video was Lionel Richie's
You're old.
All Night Long. I was there.
Wow.
Okay, as part of Atmosphere.
The production crew.
Not the production crew. I was actually just a part of the extras.
Oh, okay.
You was one of the reggae dancers. You was dancing in the all night long. All night.
Yeah,
it was kind of.
You know I'm gonna look for you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck with that one. But yeah, if you find me,
I don't
take a
think
snapshot.
he had
and
the
send it.
beard back then.
Yeah, I didn't have the beard back then. I was young.
I was
Very
thinking
young.
you was going to say you was in the Tupac video. How do you want it? X-rated version.
No.
With all the naked girls around the pool and everything else. I thought you was in that one.
He was Lionel Richie.
All right, Shice,
That's
it's
nice.
your turn.
What am
Your
I?
best DJ gig.
Well, you know,
New school.
DJ.
I know you ain't no DJ.
But my worst gig would probably be a fashion show. I almost walked out with one of the girls' clothing. It was stuck. It got stuck to my jacket, and she needed to wear it to come out. But I had it. Don't know why I had it. I come out. I'm getting ready to announce and introduce them, and I slipped and bust my ass. I had on some what you call them, Kohan shoes, and somebody spilled something, and I went sliding. Shoot! I said, "Damn!" So I get up to talk to the DJ, and as I'm talking on the mic because I'm pissed off. But I don't know the mic is on, and I'm cursing people out. I'm like, "This some bullshit," but the music is playing, and people are listening to me curse people out. So now when I come back, everybody just staring at me, looking at me like, and I'm like, "Did they hear that?" So it was that. That probably was the worst thing I've done.
That's funny.
That's like the worst thing because now I'm trying to get the crowd hyped, but they looking at me with the side eye like, you ain't got that
We don't even like you no more.
right. So that's probably like the worst thing that that's probably happened to me on the mic.
But which one? The little Three Stooges thing where you fell on your ass, or when you got caught?
The dress.
No, that was the same show. That was like
that was all the same show.
No. But I mean, which one? So it was just one cumulative thing then.
Yes, it was.
It was
Like,
one of those.
After I bust my ass, I got up, but I was so mad that the mic is still on, and I don't realize that the mic is on, and I go over there. I'm this motherfucking shit. They don't clean
Keep
shit.
it clean. We got a family show.
And they looking at me like this. Now, mind you, people are walking out, but as they walking, they looking at me like, shut the hell up. So
Those Girl Scouts were mad.
Man, listen, that was probably like the worst thing I think I've ever done on the mic. And that's
How
that
you turn
trying
this
to
thing
fit
into
in.
a confessional, Danny?
Hey, DJs have stories, man.
Your best one. Your best one now, and then we getting out of here.
Oh, my best ones. It's a couple, man. That when I met, like, when I was young, I'm such a Slick Rick fan, right? And my first tag name ever was Slick because of him. And I got to perform and host for him during BB King's. So when I seen him, I'm one of those guys. I don't get starstruck, right? But legends, I'm all for it. I'm like, oh, that's Slick Rick.
I feel you.
And you know,
Wait,
Jay-Z
you're not starstruck right now. It's a bunch of legends on here now.
listening to the story. He was with Lionel Richie. Who beats that? Who beats Bubbles and Michael Jackson? Right? Nobody. Listen. He tickled Bubbles. I can't do that.
Wait a minute. I got an honorable mention now that you're talking about starstruck. Paul Anthony, Full Force. I whipped his ass in spades.
I thought you was gonna say you whooped his ass. Period. I was about to say you the man.
In spades, come on.
You know what? You get beat in spades. To me, it's like a toss-up: getting an ass whooping or get beat in spades. I got it on tape. Matter of fact, he tells me I can't show it. That's I got it on tape.
That was the disclosure.
Yeah, he pulled that artist thing on me. You know, where it's like, I mean, I got it at different angles. It was a classic ass whooping. But I say that to say this: when you meet and interact, I mean, we're lucky. Yeah, sometimes it's by happenstance, sometimes it's whatever. But when you get a chance to chop it up with people that that are celebrity. I'm stuttering and stammering because I can't really find the words. It's not quite starstruck, at least not for me.
Right.
It's just more of a God damn, how lucky am I?
Right.
You know?
That's one of the things that I felt, right? Like with Slick Rick and Gladys Knight. Like one day I was on a plane.
Gladys Knight.
Listen, I saw her and I'm tapping my wife. Hey, and she like, stop hitting me. And I'm like, that's Gladys, because we had got one of our relatives gave us a pass and we got to fly first class, right? So we thinking we the shit right now. She sat right in front of us and I'm hitting my wife. Hey, that's Gladys. Listen, that's her. They like, what? And they sitting there, people looking. So she turned around like, hey, but she was so cool. She said she lived in Vegas. We went out to Vegas. She got off. We walked with her, and I'm assuming that was her boyfriend or bodyguard at the same time, you know. And they were cool. They was like, come take a picture. We asked was she doing the show? She was like, no, she lived there. And she gave us the scoop, like, hey, it's cheap out here. And she was like Auntie Gladys, like, and I was just like, yo, it don't get no better than that. And you know, I've been fortunate and, like he said, blessed and fortunate to see a lot of celebrities. And it was nothing like seeing Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane, and Gladys Knight. Like, I was like, yo, these are the ones that I really like. And you know, I grew up with hip hop, like boot camp. That's like family. You know, my cousin is the Ring Wonder. So I've always been in the music. So I was like fortunate to be around it. So I just fell in love. So every time I do a show, I look at it like it's my last and go full force with it.
Nice.
Look, he said Gladys Knight. That's the key word right there. You know, that's the only one that I've ever wanted an autograph from, and I got it. That's the only celebrity.
Yeah. I mean,
she is really cool. She is really cool.
Yes, she is Auntie Gladys. From here on out, we were like, Auntie's on the TV. Auntie on the TV.
Now, I'll tell you the one thing when I got starstruck, because I was in Ichiban Studio in Atlanta, just on some business. Then my man that was down there said, "Open the door over there." Open the door, George Clinton. And I sat down there. I flipped out, lost my mind. I couldn't speak. And then he was like, "Oh man," I was like, "Yo, man, I remember you started in 1955." Blah, blah. I told him his whole history. And he's like, "Oh, so you really know the music? So here, you might want some of these." And he thought he had exclusive CDs. And I'm looking at him like, "I got all these." He was like, "Well, how did you get them?" I said, "I can't tell you that." I said, "But I own them." And to make a long story short, his album Live and Kicking, I helped him mix everything down on it.
Wow.
But he said, "You're not getting any credit because I ain't paying you." I said, "I don't care." I said, "Look, there's two people here that can vouch for this story. So I'm good."
Nice.
I said, "Brother, I'm helping you. I'm helping George Clinton." And Cam will tell you, I got a picture I took with him that's on my wall right now.
Yeah, they got a classic picture.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Woody is Parliament Funkadelic George Clinton.
Yeah.
P-Funked out. That is that.
Make his funk the V-punk.
Yep. He wants to get funked up.
Yep, I showed him like everything he pulled out. He pulled out this one record in the cab of my Uncle P is the Funk. And I said, "Man, I used to rock that at house parties." But how the F did you get this? I said, "Nobody has it." I said, "Brother,
somebody else got it." That's why you ain't getting in the vinyl battle, Woody.
Oh man, when it came to funk back in the 70s, I owned everything. Cam can vouch for that.
Oh yeah.
I am a funk head to this day.
He about that life.
Okay, so how many of you then during that era had your boombox and your theme song? Because I know mine. Mine was tear the roof off the sucker. I was in the military. I had my boombox. My boys were around me. We're inside. I opened up the door. I kick play, and we're just. That was just us. So I know you guys had to have that theme song, that thing that's attributed to you.
Once again, I'm gonna bow out on this one and say, "What's a boombox?" But that's
No, please.
Yo, Harry, where you get that from, man?
Oh, that is too funny.
Straight denial over there.
What's a boombox?
What's a boombox?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's right behind you, partner. Come on now.
You ain't talking. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna bring you one next time I see you.
We don't use
so you could take a picture.
Man. But I know you guys. You had to have a theme song. You had to have a song that was like, "This is me." No matter what, this is me. Mine, like I said, that was mine.
I had two, and it was one was LL Cool J's "Couldn't Live Without My Radio," and
nice one.
Kid and Play "Last Night."
Okay.
Last night changed it all. Yo, we were singing that and
yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Just a few weeks ago, we in there Kid and Play. I put my afro up like that.
Oh man.
Oh.
Theme song.
Yeah, come on, Cam.
Honestly,
Go ahead.
My theme song was probably Funkadelic's "Red Hot Mama." And if you don't know about that song, Google it.
Wow.
I'm not that
That's
old.
one of those deep in the crates.
One of the best guitar solos I ever heard. And it was by the white boy did the guitar solo. Ron Brakowski just happened to walk in there, picked up a guitar and started playing it. They recorded it. And they did that with another white boy that did all the guitar work on "Get Off Your Ass and Jam." Dude was looking to buy some drugs. Gave him a guitar. He played the solo. Walked out. And everybody thinks it was Eddie Hazel and Michael Hampton that played it, but it was this one white boy that played that guitar solo.
Well, the song you mentioned, that's the one. It's probably one of their most rock sounding cuts. Or am I mistaken? I'm thinking of something else.
No, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, Red Hot Mama was too, but Get Off Your Ass and Jam was more of.
Oh yeah, no. I was talking about the first song you mentioned because
Red Hot Mama. Oh yeah, it was definitely rockish.
Yeah. I think that's why the gentleman didn't know any of that.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Yeah. I love that song.
Yeah.
I heard of the Sugar Hill Gang.
He just went left field on us.
You gotta make it new, right?
Man. All right. Now, speaking of Sugar Hill Gang, because I have five levels of fan. Number
Baby
one,
Bubba.
of course. Yeah. You know all the words to the long play version.
Yes.
That's number one. You just boom. You can go through hip hop all the way down. Hip hop, you don't stop. Then you have the ones that know all the words to the short one, the short version. Then you have the people who kind of, sorta, and they'll hotel. What you gonna say? Hey, say what? That type. Then you have the fourth where they never heard of the Sugar Hill Gang, and it's like, how the hell can you not know the Sugar Hill Gang?
Once again, I'm gonna bow out on that
one. You know what? He's a Cisco guy. We're talking about Cisco.
Who's Cisco?
I definitely don't do Cisco. Never been that
You
kind.
know who he is. You see how no one else here knew Cisco but you.
See, listen. I told you, I can't go back. I don't know. My clock don't go back that far.
Yeah, dude. Steady in denial.
Yeah,
I know Lil Yachty.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Yo, Cam, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I know nothing about Lil Yachty.
Nobody brags about knowing about that.
The only Lil I know is him.
I know the baby. Nah, no one brags about that.
Right.
Yeah.
I only know Lil Kim. I don't know any other Lils.
Look, whoever PN NYC is 80, like, yo, it's called Know Your History. They are really getting at me. They don't like me at this point. It's just jokes, players, just jokes.
Yeah, he said know your history. Come on, dog.
I can see him saying that with a straight face. Know your history, sucker. He talking to me like the uncle at the barbecue. You ain't nothing but a rib, nigga.
Look. You betcha.
Oh man, see, this is what's fun, man. You get a bunch of DJs together. Look at that. I've never met any of you.
Hey, who you calling
Harry last week, and we're chopping it up like we haven't been together in a minute.
Like I said, I only met Danny last week. I met Jason earlier today. Woody about an hour ago.
Earlier today, you know what?
Kim, I knew the longest. I knew him since last weekend.
Man, how do you get people on your show then, man?
I don't know.
Not DJ interview. It's like, who are you? Who are you?
They just wanted to come out and hang out and talk.
Yeah, you got us on like we an old group trying to get back
food
together.
Comes first.
All right, we trying to get the band back together. We trying to talk everybody into it.
But you know what?
Come on, like Tito, Randy. Yeah. We don't need no band, Randy.
We better together than apart.
All right, my dogs. I got to get up early tomorrow, and I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, what time?
Yeah.
What time is it on?
Danny, you're on the West Coast.
Damn,
It's like 1 o'clock there. You and Jason. You're still bright eyed. It's like
man, that's
almost
right. Yeah,
midnight.
getting
Here.
there on
It's
the
almost
West Coast.
tomorrow. Here.
It's 11:15 here. Oh,
Yep.
All right, so I guess we just pick this up again next week.
Yeah.
pick it up tomorrow.
You know,
Same
the new show. What you doing?
Now I'm gonna put it out there. I can't do next Tuesday because that's my 30th wedding anniversary.
Hey, congratulations.
See, congratulations. And this is why the group can't get back together because of that.
Right.
You're my idol. I just celebrated 7 2 days ago. See,
7?
you're my idol.
Congratulations.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah, I got shoes older than that, man. I'm 38.
Listen.
Why do you think I went down there getting moths, man? You can't be married 38 years without leave. You saw me in the beginning. I got up and left because my wife called me. Go get some damn moth.
Hey,
This is why you're still alive.
Hey, but before we go, I want to shout DJ Cam out because over the weekend, my 13-year-old grandson came over for the weekend and he said, "Papa, I want to learn. Can you teach me how to DJ?" So I was like, "Oh God." So I said, "Okay, listen to this record. I'm gonna give you Curtis Blow's Christmas record." No, I did not give him the original. He was on Serato. Because he ain't touching the vinyl.
Yeah, he got
So
the
I told him,
MP3
I said,
version.
Now listen to this beginning. I don't want this record to go any further than bam. I said, I want you to catch that top every time. I said, if it goes past that bam and the drum beat, you fail. And the reason I say that, I thought about you, Cam.
Yep, that was one of my tests. Yep.
I told my grandson, I said, I'm gonna do you the same way I did my boy DJ Cam.
Yep.
Say, don't let it get past these 4 beats.
Yeah, man, beautiful. That's dope.
And I swear, I told him, I said, man, we gave Cam the worst records we could find. We were like Cinderella and the evil stepsisters. We were the evil ones, and we laugh about it.
Y'all took his shoes too?
Oh, we took everything, man. We took his dreams. We took his heart.
Yep. And I loved every last one of the records they gave me, and I mastered all of them.
Yes,
I was ready.
did.
I was ready. I was hungry, boy.
Yep.
I was hungry.
That's
They couldn't do no wrong. I was hungry. I wanted.
That's what I
bad.
knew. I said,
Yeah, I'm hungry right now. Y'all stopping progress.
Oh yeah, this is definitely over. Big Dog
Get
got
up
to
and eat, man. Why do we have to leave? Because you're hungry.
Right.
Once again, this is why the group will not get back together because of this nonsense.
Hey, look,
man.
Harry can eat. I'm gonna tell you,
A lot of individual thoughts going on here. We got to think
Yeah,
as a unit.
this is
We gotta
this
be more of a
is
unit.
how the Temptations fell out. This is exactly how it started.
Exactly.
Yo, we need to do this once a month.
I'm serious.
And
This
just
is
have
a
a bunch
blast,
of random
man.
people. We'll have not a morning show, but we'll have a night show.
hey man, every month there's about 60 of us that went to Norfolk State that get together by Zoom.
Nice.
And we do the same thing, chop it up for 5-6 hours. I don't drink, but by the time it hits midnight, then yeah. You know they ain't gonna be around too much longer.
You know what? I'm looking for a pen because I'm gonna do a www.whatyoudoing.com.
Do it.
Just
Do it.
just random folks just drop in. What you doing? None.
Chew spelled C-H-E-W. Chew. What
No,
you
not
doing?
even just CHU. What you doing? DOIN. What you doing? .com. Matter of fact, I might just do .org so I can make some money off it.
Danny, you could do a .app also.
Really?
What you talking about? App?
What's .app? I don't know. I'm serious.
You turn it into an app.
Oh. We'll have to talk,
And
man.
everybody could download it, and we can see what everybody's doing.
That's NSA, man. I'm not trying to get
Oh wow.
No, I'm not trying to get it. And this is on tape. I am not watching you. Okay. I am not watching you. Man, as a matter of fact, I have, you can't see it, but my camera plugs in. When I'm done, boom, I'm out. You literally can't see me when I turn this camera. I don't turn it off. I unplug it, man.
Nice.
Guys doesn't know anything about that though. See, there was a
I got a big all my stuff is Bluetooth now. I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
Yeah, see,
I know what Bluetooth is.
He is the ageless one.
No, where we get this guy from?
Listen, I'm gonna hold on to my youth as long as I can. That's why when my kids started coming in there, I was going like this. I don't know if y'all see me going. Nobody can know I got kids. Shut up, bro.
His kids are 50 years old.
Yeah, got a 27-year-old walking in there.
Listen, I got a 21-year-old. All right, like, listen, go back.
Wait, you do what? You have a 41-year-old? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
That's what he said.
He's
I'm
really
only
old.
22.
He packaged it inside of a 21, but he said 41.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, my oldest is 30. The one that I claim is 35.
The one you claim.
Well, I was in the army.
What are we doing? We lost Big Dog. We lost. What's the show? We lost. What happened?
I know.
What's going on?
I'm 2 years older than my son, so
That's how I feel.
No, that's creepy.
That's some boring poet stuff right there.
all right, my dogs.
Yeah, you should be making
I
money.
appreciate everybody here.
Happy 1 year anniversary, man.
Happy
1 year
anniversary.
Thank you so much. And we'll do this again next month.
Oh, no
Hey,
doubt.
man. Oh, like I said, you'll
Randomly call a bunch of people on and we'll talk about something.
Random
Tube socks.
There you go.
Exactly.
Tube
But keep
socks
an
is
eye
the
out.
next subject.
It's going to be www.watchudouin.org.
There you go.
You know I
I
don't
felt
know
the
how to
spelling bee
spell.
already. I already felt the spelling bee.
I don't know how to spell.
All I got was .com. That's it.
All right.
You didn't even get that right.
People are thinking we're like funny or
Well,
something.
gentlemen, before Harry, before I get cut off, thank you guys. I mean, this was fun. I honestly, this has been a blast.
Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you for
Thank
coming
you, Harry.
on.
This was
nice.
really
Nice.
There was a moment of silence there. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I say thank you. I hear crickets.
Everybody didn't know what to say. They was waiting for somebody else to say something.
Yeah, I know I was, but yeah, thank you, man. This was great.
Yeah.
Had a blast. Had a blast. This is dope.
Yeah, appreciate you guys, man. Really.
Big Dog, you made it happen.
Yes. Nice meeting Easy D.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you made
Big
it
Dog's
happen.
the connection. We only tie in because of that guy right there with the big fro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That
Oh, now I'm going to show you guys.
The Jackie Jackson looking guy.
And yeah, there it is.
Right.
I'm going to show you guys. So I'm getting ready to cut out. I'm literally going to unplug.
I don't think he realized that there's a delay.
Right. Look, he
You
was
did
supposed to
already.
do it after
He
he
cut it
said
out
what he
before the
said.
delay kind of caught up with him, So he's like, I'm gonna hello.
Yeah, he was supposed to pull it out after he finished the sentence.
You were a little
missed
too
the last
early, Daddy,
sentence,
but
but,
we
you know.
appreciate you.
There you go. He's out.
All right, now.
Oh man.
Peace out.
My
Peace
bros,
out.
I thank
Alright,
you for
so-
coming on and enjoying this day. We ran about 3 hours and 13 minutes.
Can't take it back.
Wow.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna watch this replay in slow motion.
Look, you need to watch it on your trip, and that way you can stay awake.
Yeah,
There you
Need
go.
something to
There you
keep
go.
company.
on my little phone.
Yep. Because
Hey, I
Robin's
gotta-
gonna be asleep. She knows already.
I gotta go to Atlanta this weekend. I'm driving, so I might listen to this on the way down.
I
There
know
you go.
that. We had a ball. Thank you guys so much for your support and just keeping up with the DJ interview. This is our platform,
Yeah.
I say. And we got bigger and better things coming down the pike. So we will see you soon. Hey,
Harry,
everyone out there in DJ interview land. This is Harry the Big Dog. We will be back, not live next week. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a week off, but I'll have something planned. Maybe I'll come on live. but only for a few minutes. So
Right, like today.
Not playing.
Yeah, like
He
today,
been
just a few
calling
minutes.
me. If you're gonna try to get the band back together, send a link out for us.
I'm gonna need one of y'all just to take over the show tomorrow, next week, so I can relax and sit in the back and laugh at y'all. But I appreciate you guys. We will be back next Tuesday, 8 p.m. ish Eastern time. Harry the Big Dog, and this is the DJ interview.